Hey, hey, how's it going? Well,
Good. How are you doing, Figs?
yeah, really good. Episode number 50. We made it. Check it
Happy
out.
50th to you, Figsy.
Yeah, you too. Congrats, man. Thanks for
Nif-
getting me
nif-
to do this podcast and saying I'm going to do it with you.
Nifty 50. Oh, yeah. That's the origin story, I believe. Were you inviting me on when you first hit me up about it?
I don't know. I think we are just chatting, and I told you I was going to do a podcast, and you're like, "Yeah, all right, that's a good idea. We'll do it together."
Yeah, I just kind of glommed myself on there. Yeah. You asked me if I wanted to be a guest. I was like, no, I want to be on the whole damn thing. I want to
I approached Andy the week before, and I don't know, something happened, and we didn't get going, so we just got going, and then we had a second episode, and then Andy came on, and then the rest is history.
Andy strikes me as unreliable. Is he going to show up tonight?
I hope so. No, he was the first one on tonight. Who was the last one to show up tonight? Why aren't we on time?
That was me. I was having computer. I don't know. I turned the damn thing on, and it's like I had a black screen, and then I started going like this, and something happened, and it seems like I have an update on deck, so I have to wait. I said wait 3 days, so that's where we're at on that.
And we've also got something new that we started this week. We started a Patreon.
Yes, we are officially e-begging. So send us your money so we can pay for this damn thing. I'm fucking sick of shelling out $30 for this thing every month. You got to pay for the entertainment, motherfucker.
So we're gonna try our best to do one episode a week. We've got one, it's like just over an hour long episode up already. It's me, Will, and Joe talking shit for an hour. It's a little bit more personal than the show, I would say. So if you're into that sort of thing, I've made it as cheap as you can. So it's $2 for a month. Yeah, if you guys like it, let us know. If you don't, just keep watching the show. The show's always going to be free without ads.
I will be modifying the lyrics for the Patreon show, so there'll be a new set of lyrics. You got Figsy and Will. They're going to show their dicks. Patreon level number 96. Let's go. And it's level 96 is only $5. So guys, get in if you want to see what's going on down here.
On top of that, we also have a Facebook group. The PlayStation Collectors Podcast is on Facebook, so search that on Facebook and you can find us. And we try and post who's coming on the week before, and we'll ask questions about the show. On top of that, I've got a Discord channel where we do the same thing. Will doesn't chat in there, but a lot of the guys from chat are over in Discord chatting all the time, selling games, posting their pickups. So definitely join that if you're not.
I got the app, and I just don't use it. It's just not part of my schedule or my habit, I guess. So we do have a couple exciting guests booked in the near future. Who can you tell us who we got
Yeah, so the next 6 weeks we're booked out. Coming on in the next couple of weeks, we have Brady, who is going for a complete PS5 set. Brady's one of my friends locally. I've been garage sailing with him for years. We've done a market stall before. And yeah, now he's going for a full set, so it should be interesting to talk to Brady. Will is frozen. Will's back.
I'm back. Yeah, you're spinning wheels on my thing too, but now you're back. We also
we have Joshua coming on the show.
Joshua Michael Freidenfeld, I believe. He's one of the admins over there in Game Junkies on Facebook. Great group. Highly recommend it if you check them out. Game Junkies, buy, sell, trade. Great group, great guy. Been watching him on Twitch a lot. Yeah, check him out.
We got reached out to by one of you guys from chat. So Yashir ZG is coming on from the chat. So that should be really exciting, getting one of you guys in here. I reached out to chat a while ago, and a few people reached out to me, so it's cool to have members of chat coming on the show. We've also got Dan Gomez coming on the show.
Oh, it's the guy from Water, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that show.
Dan is head of authenticity at Water Games. So and he's also a very hardcore collector. So it's going to be really interesting to talk to Dan. I love his collection, love his posts, and yeah, really going to be an interesting show, that one.
Big Xbox guy, eh? I know we welcome all consoles here, so don't worry about that.
We've also got Clean coming on the show. Clean is another one of you guys from chat. Clean's a regular over in the Discord channel, and he's been trading with absolutely everyone in there, getting some really awesome games. So it'd be really cool to talk to Clean. And we have, tell us the last one, Will.
Oh, I believe Radical Reggie's on deck, isn't he?
Yeah, so that'll be pretty exciting.
That
Got
poor guy.
Radical Reggie coming on the show. I reached out to Reggie during the week, and yeah, he's excited to come on. So we've got that in about 6 weeks' time. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
He doesn't know what he's getting into.
Well, that brings us to tonight's show, episode number 50, and we have gathered together a few guests, haven't we, Will?
Oh, we got 5 dickheads sitting in the green room waiting to come on. Oh, yeah. Enough waiting. Let's bring these guys in.
Oh, we're gonna bring them on one at a time so you guys can hear what they've been up to since their last episode. So please welcome AJ back to the podcast. G'day, AJ.
Hey, what's up, AJ?
Hey, what's up? Oh, what's good, everybody?
How about you?
Not much, man. Where's that beard, AJ?
Yeah, right. I actually, it's already starting to grow back. I needed to shave, but I was a bit too busy. So, finally started to get rid of it, man. It was growing for over a year, and it's just, summer months way too hot for that crap. So,
we can see your T-shirt now. I don't think we've seen your T-shirt.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh shit! No, I'm kidding. If
it makes you funny better, Will, it's a bootleg shirt. So,
well, we love. Careful, you're gonna get sued. Those guys, they watch.
Yeah, right.
we love all video games here on the PlayStation Collectors Podcast.
Thanks so much for coming back on for episode 52, AJ.
Oh man, thank you for having me back on. So,
we've also got Denver Gaming coming back on the show. Hey, Chris, welcome back.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's happening? What's up, guys?
Such a lovely game room.
What's been going on?
Man, working like a dog. No time for gaming lately. As much as I can in between work and sleep.
And I've seen you've been putting out some new YouTube videos as well.
Yep. Trying to make a commitment there. Get my ass in gear.
Working is what we do around video games. Just keep that in mind. Working is what we do so we can buy video games.
I'm going to be level 96.
Oh,
I'm going to be level 96, and you won't have to work anymore.
Oh, Denver,
enough of those subscriptions.
You don't have to pay for that, man.
I want to pay for
it. Thank you for supporting my OnlyFans. And you are my only fan.
Happening.
Sean coming on the show tonight, guys. Welcome back, Sean.
Woo! Hey, happy 50th.
Hey, thank you, Sean. Welcome aboard. How you doing, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Not much. Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, good to see you too. So, what have I been up to? Spending all of my money on video games. That's all I've been doing.
We will be discussing that later. Oh man.
Oh, you still got a full PS5 set?
Yeah, I'm still current on a full North American PS5 set. Although some people have coerced me into getting some European titles recently.
Pal is your pal.
No. It's too much of a rabbit hole to go down, man. It's too much.
Well, if you do PAL, then you've got Japan, then you've got all the Chinese English games, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. No, I can't do it.
Never ends.
Turn around and look. The word "too much" is not in your vocabulary. Fuck it.
We've got a couple more guests for you guys tonight. We've got your favorite regulars. We've got Andy and we've got Joe. Welcome back, guys.
No, there's Andy.
Hi.
And there's Joe. Hello, gentlemen. How you doing?
We've got the Brady bunch. Look at that.
Am I the maid? I think the maid's in the middle.
You're the meat. I'm one of the buns. Joe's a bun. Figsy's a sesame seed.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm the French fries. Let's go. What's up, Joe? What's up with you, man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up with me? I got the new Zelda OLED. Super excited about that.
Sweet.
And then Walmart was selling those pre-orders with the tapestry things. Do you guys see that for the new game?
No.
Yeah. So if you order from Walmart, they had a tapestry, and they had a black one and a gold one. So I had to order it twice. So I have both of those coming. And you can get a spoon and a fork if you order from Japan. And I'm like, damn, dude! Like, how many of these games? Anyway, that's what I went up to.
You think Japan would send you some chopsticks, though? You know?
Yeah, you know what? It's a dude. They have an SD card that costs like $20 extra because it has a stupid Triforce logo on it. You can buy an SD card, a Zelda SD card for like an extra like. Oh my god, it's disgusting.
The Best Buy pre-order comes with a lithograph. You're gonna have to get that too.
No, dude, I don't want to. If there's any more editions, I don't want to know. This whole room is just going to be a Zelda wall because of the stupid release.
And it's just like, no,
did you get the collector's? Did you get the collector's edition?
No, I don't do the collector's editions. I am. Yeah. They're too much money. They're too much space. I
think it's just pins or something.
Isn't the whole thing a collector's edition? I mean, they just put a little paint job on it. And it's, boom, Zelda collector's edition, right?
Yeah.
Or is there a step up from just the paint job?
Well, the game.
Yeah.
The game I think he's talking about. So the game. OLED is a special Zelda one, but like they have.
I was talking about the game. Yeah.
There's like a $300 monstrosity you can buy.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm unfamiliar. I only deal in games for men.
Yo,
well, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I didn't get any stuff
AJ.
for my Zelda.
It really depends on the edition, but like some of them are just like etching on the back that's real basic, but some of them are really detailed and really nice, different colors and stuff, like the Animal Crossing one versus. I think. Yeah, well, I think the not the Splatoon one, the Mario one's pretty plain. But,
yeah.
It's just got the exclusive color, and it's like a different shade of red to the one you buy. That's all that's different.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Andy? What have you been?
Yeah, that one's weak.
I finally bought a PlayStation VR 1 after having like I think 30 different VR games. So that's about all I've been up to. That's about it.
That's the most collector thing I've ever heard. You can put in the cart before the horse. You know?
Oh yeah.
Buying the games before you got something what to play it on. Shit.
Oh, I had like a dozen PS5 games before I finally got the console.
Wait, are those Atari games or?
Sean, what was that?
Those are Amico games. No, this is the full Amico collection. That there is no console that actually exists for it, so that pertains to what Will was saying.
Yeah, I watch what's that guy? Pat the NES Punk. He does something, and all he does is talk shit on that guy. It's quite a.
They're going back and forth. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's quite a saga. What is the name of that show? I can't remember. Fuck it. I don't. We're not.
I watch your podcast.
Yeah, CU podcast. CUP podcast. I guess. I don't know. I've never looked over in the bathroom, in public bathroom.
I'm 4 years old. I'm like, ICUP.
Nice watch. Nice watch, guy. Nice.
Nice watch.
Level 96.
Level 96.
Level 96.
I ain't looking at no watch. I'll tell you that.
That's going to be our merch.
I'll give you a $50 search and rescue fee.
Hey, 96, guys, 96 is 69 backwards. Shit.
Wow.
Anyway.
So is that ass to back ahead?
Dstreet is saying that Sony collector's editions aren't worth it anymore since they don't give you the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
Is that across the board? Is that standard operating procedure? Or is that just like a couple standouts?
I think it's becoming the norm.
That's what Sony's been doing.
With the AAA ones, I mean, what was
like
that? What was the girl with the robot dinosaurs? What game is that?
Horizon.
That definitely didn't come with it. A disc.
No disc, no buy.
God of War didn't have.
God of War.
Yeah. Didn't The Last of Us Part 1 come with a disc, or am I mistaken?
I feel like Part 1.
The one that you could only get from PlayStation Store in the US came with a disc. I think the PAL one did not come with a disc.
PAL shafted again. Yeah.
I'm thinking of The Last of Us 2.
Oh, Last of Us 1, the remaster. The remaster.
If you look at PC collector's editions, like for the last 10 years, they've all been. You can go into a shop and buy the collector's edition for PC, but you can't buy the game because it's a Steam code. You know?
Yeah.
It's accepted in PC collecting, but like if I worked at a pawn shop, someone brought in a collector's edition for a PC game, I wasn't interested in it because no one buys them. You know?
No.
And it could be a $200 collector's edition on PS4, but it's for PC. It sits there for $10 and no one buys it.
Yeah, that's one toy animal we haven't had on the show. PC, big box PC game collectors.
I got a bookshelf back there, right back in that hallway full of PC big box.
Yes. So
conveniently hidden from view.
That's where they belong.
How many you got? How many
you
got,
can
Chris?
get them for cheap if you find people on like Craigslist. Just put an ad out there. People giving you a buck a piece.
But boy, if you go to eBay to try to get that stuff, it is ridiculous.
It sells well too. I went to a garage sale, and I'm like, "Have you got computer games?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, but you got to be quick because they're my husband's," and he just left.
Wow!
Going through the box, and I pulled out like a couple of PlayStation games, and it was full of PC games, like big box stuff. And I pulled out a couple, and as I'm going through the box, the husband rocked up, and he's like, "Oh, that box isn't for sale." I'm like, "The lady said it was."
Oh man!
3 or 4, and we chatted about games for a while.
You should have been quicker, Figsy.
It's
$5. You just grabbed it and ran. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I know. Only I knew.
It's a cliche. The boy or husband or divorced wife selling on her husband's shit. I mean, that's how you get the cheapest like tools, the cheapest video games, cheapest electronics.
I guess the problem with big box PC game collecting is you're going to have a dedicated computer set up somewhere for it, and then if you've got DOS games, you're going to have a machine that runs DOS and have that set up somewhere. Then if you've got like XP era games, you're going to have an XP era machine that's set up somewhere. So it's a rabbit hole, like you said. PC game collecting.
There was a time in PC where it went from disc-based to codes. So that, I had a bunch of Total War games for sale, and they all had the discs, and the guy that bought it just doesn't have a disc drive and can't play them. I'm like, well, sorry, but it's not like the game doesn't work. That's on you.
Well, if you guys all want to build some badass old school PCs and play some Quake 2, you let me know because I would do that in a heartbeat. Love playing old school Quake 2 and Quake 3 and all that stuff. I love that game.
I go as far up as the Atari 800. That's about it. That's what I'm running this on right now.
I used to have a TA99. It's a TI Instruments 98.
Yep, I had that. That was a great system. I love that thing. I used to play Alpine on that.
I used to go to my uncle's house and play Choplifter. It was an Apple computer. I have no idea what it was, but everything was it was a green little dot matrix type.
Yeah. Great game.
Yeah, it was a great
Choplifter is phenomenal.
Was anyone a Commodore 64 person or? Not really.
No.
I wish.
Yeah.
I recently got the C64 Mini. I hooked it up for about a week and then I got tired of it.
Yeah. all the shit you got to type in just to get one thing to run.
Right.
You get the gems on that console though.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
We have
good learning curve.
How do we fucking spiral into fucking PC gaming shit?
Now the Commodore 64 podcast.
I
know nothing about.
Today we're going to talk about the Bruce Lee game.
Oh man! Yeah. Hey, so what's any pickups? Anybody get anything cool? Anybody bring anything they want to show off?
Yeah.
Who? What? Somebody raise their hand. Don't forget to use your safe word.
AJ.
AJ, what you got for us?
Sega thing is killing the shows.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things. But I picked up a bunch of. I've been reorganizing my collection, selling off some stuff I don't need, and putting it straight back into stuff I do want. And so a local game store is running a buy two get one free deal. And so this was the freebie. I don't know how you guys can see this or not.
You guys a full screen on that, Joe?
Is that Sailor Moon? No, not even close.
No, it is not. It'll give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys.
Wrong guy. There we go.
It is the
wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
All right. There we go. Is the full thing in shot here? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Simon Kagura Bon Appetit limited edition from Limited Run. So that was the first thing I picked up. This series is absolutely crazy. It's not very safe for. No, this is the Vita version. So.
Oh, okay.
What's the summary of the game? Is it a dating sim or is it a?
This particular entry is neither one. This is actually a rhythm game. But the rest of the series is like a. You do what?
The cooking rhythm game?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. The rest of the games in the series, though, are like kind of, like Dynasty Warrior style beat 'em ups, and they've got a pinball. It depends on what game you're in the system. Now, in regards to systems, I actually picked up a couple of systems as well this month. So, first up, I picked up a second PSTV, so I could.
Yeah.
I needed to whitelist this thing to play things I can't play on the screen because some games just don't work with this thing normally. So. I have one modded and then one non-modded now.
Nice.
The second thing, now I don't know. I know in Europe and other parts of the country, other parts of the world, this is very common. But in America, the Master System 2 is very uncommon. I mean, I've never even seen one here in America before.
When you first hook that up, don't put a game in it and see what happens.
Oh, it has Alex Kidd in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
So
I saw this locally. I had to pick it up. I've been looking for, I've been buying games for almost 10 years on and off, and I have never even seen one of these in the States.
It looks like you've got a gray variant of it, because normally that top bit is black, and the button is black as well for us.
And the funny thing is, I believe in America, this was the only variant that came out. So
yeah,
you got controllers with that thing?
Yeah. It has controllers and everything. It's a bit beat up, but.
How does the power supply work for it? If it's 100, if you guys use it 110 volt, does it care about that or?
I'm not sure. This is the American variant though. So.
Oh, so it should work. Okay. American variant.
Yeah.
You got a CRT, or are you gonna hook that up to a modern?
I used to have a CRT, but I had to get rid of it due to space. It was a 36-inch Trinitron, so.
Oh, you son of a bitch! How dare you?
Just get like a retro tink or something like that. Hook it up to
Yeah,
it's all good these days.
Oh yeah, the last system I picked up. This is actually a birthday present from a game store owner.
That's cool.
It's the Star Ocean Limited. Give me 1 second here. Well, sorry, not the owner, but one of the people who worked there. But it came. There's the design.
Good. Tell him I had a birthday and I'll plug his shit on the show.
Hey man, is that a PSP? Is that a PSP 1000, 2000, or a 3000?
It is. I believe it's a 2000, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Picked up a 3DS game. So I picked up Stella Glow.
Hey, it's a good one.
With the closure of the eShop, I decided to pick up a couple things. Picked up Darius for the Vita. I'm actually decided to go for a full Vita set recently.
Oh
man.
Dear
Lord.
Fucking
raping.
Here is the newest Arendse game. That was also part of the buy two get one deal. Picked up a PS3 heavy hitter finally.
Oh, Magus.
Yeah, this game is awful. Do not pay $75 for this game. It's on PS now, so yeah, it's another interesting PS5 game, Cult of the Lamb.
That's a really good game.
I heard that's really good.
No, it's fantastic.
And these two are also part of the whole buy two get one free deal. But I picked up Steambot Chronicles.
Oh, nice, man! Looking for that.
That's just gone crazy. It used to be $40. And now it's like $150.
Hey AJ, can you slow down like when you show us the game? Slow down like.
Oh
showing
yeah,
it for a second?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm sorry about that. Do you want to see anything in particular again, or?
No, it's all good. You were just going like you go, oh, this is the game. I was like, oh.
Sorry.
Could you go a little faster? Can we move this along?
Yeah, no, this game is. So.
That's a banger, I think.
So the final one I wanted to show, I picked up a lot more than this, but this is the final noteworthy one here is Kudelka.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
And this thing is
congratulations.
Kudelka, yeah. But this thing is minty fresh too, so very happy to have that.
No cracks.
So hard to get the double case games like that, the 2-disc games in good shape.
So that's some of the highlights,
especially Kudelka in good shape.
Actually, thank you. I actually forgot two that's back here. Give me 1 second here. I got to pull these from the
AJ shouldn't have gone first.
You can just point, dude.
Yeah.
I have one pickup. So.
I have like 4.
I got one pickup too.
So this is a massive one here.
Oh,
This is
Bullet Girls Fantasia.
Oh,
This is the
Bullet
limited
Girls
edition.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
It's
You can't even fit it on cam.
Yeah.
it's funny because it's like for the Vita, which is a small little handheld, but it's massive.
It's one of the fucking perviest games out there.
Oh yeah. This comes with a mouse pad and art book and soundtrack CD.
yeah.
So
Does it come up with one of those wrist rests?
Is it
Yeah,
butt crack? Is it butt crack or is it a boob mouse pad?
it's one of the boob ones.
Dude, those are so funny, man. Oh man.
And that's the English variant. So, and the other thing I picked up, we were talking about Shenmue a minute ago, before the podcast started.
Yeah, that's
Picked up the collector's edition for the PS4.
Beautiful.
Shenmue 2.
Awesome.
3. Didn't it take a shit? Didn't that game just like suck? No offense.
I still liked it,
I
but
think it sold that great, but
I think the biggest issue was people were trying to compare it too much like a modern day game as opposed to another Shenmue game.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a. Who's next? Who's got more stuff?
I'll jump in.
Yeah, let's go, Denver.
All right. I did pick up a couple PS5 games. Got Resident Evil 4, Dead Rising 2, Hogwarts Legacy. Haven't played any of them, and I need to start on Dead Rising 2 tonight. But my big pickup was Splatterhouse 2.
Ooh, nice.
Very mint.
Yeah.
Copy of this guy with the registration card.
Nice.
So super happy to get that because I already have 3. So I'm trying to get the first one for the TurboGrafx, and I do have like a remake. What do you call them? Repro English version of Wanpaku Graffiti, which is just an awesome game. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's a Famicom Splatterhouse game only in Japan.
Yep. Great game.
Watching. But yeah, so I'm really trying to get I have the 360 version as well. Whoops. Is that light? There we go. And I'm trying to get number 1 and then kind of complete my Splatterhouse set.
The Splatterhouse, the PS3 Splatterhouse, are those games on it?
Yep, you can unlock all 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah, you have to unlock them.
Yep, I have the Xbox 360 version. You get it on PS3 or the 360.
I used to play that in the fucking arcade a lot.
Dude, those games are so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Somebody making popcorn.
Is that like the court typewriter?
Do we have a stenographer?
sorry. That's me.
What did he say? Huh? What? Okay.
The funny thing is me typing is actually me whinging in chat that I can hear someone's TV in the background while I'm bashing on the keys, making a shitload of noise.
Dude, I just did a gameplay video and I got this new keyboard and it like has the clicks like that and it just totally the whole video is like, click, like damn it. Who's next?
Yeah, who's up?
Sean.
Who else got?
I got a couple. I got a couple.
I want to see.
I'll just grab.
You better bring it on. You better be bringing it on.
Which one? The one you were upset about?
I'm not upset. I'm never upset at any of your game purchases.
I only picked out 2. I mean, I get like 100 games a day, so
yes,
but I don't know. One of them I was very proud of because it took me a long time to find it, and I think it's probably one of the rarest games on the PS5. And I know it's weird, but that is this one.
MX.
How is
MX ATV Legends. I don't know. I haven't played it, but this is the NTSC version, and James Johnson actually helped me find this. We couldn't find even pictures or anything online of the NTSC version, and he had one, and this is the only other one that I've seen. So I feel like this is really, really low print. So not PAL. I ordered it 4 times and got 4 PAL copies. Ridiculous. So, and then the other one, this might be the one that Will's talking about. I don't know. But yeah, FOMO set in, and I did get that guy.
Whatever.
It's you.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
That is awesome.
Hold on. Is there plastic?
This really upset Will.
Oh my God! No, you son of a
Probably the only open copy in the world.
Isn't it selling for about $500 or something at the moment?
Yeah, you can put it up. Rare open copy.
I told Sean and I told Pigs this story earlier, but I belong to a group, filthy games rooms. Anyway, in the chat, because Facebook forces the group chats on you. Anyway, $700. Sean pointed out it was the someone sold one for $700. Yeah, Sean pointed out it's probably the collector's edition, and that sounds about right. But Figsy, what is the going rate for those fuckers on eBay right now?
They're going for like $500 or $600 US.
Jesus.
So Sean,
I'll emulate that.
I'm not going to say
FOMO kicked in. FOMO kicked in, and I got it for $395. But I knew, but by the next day, it was up to $400, $450, and I was like, that's why I got it that day. I was like, that's it, I'm getting it. So I thought Will was talking about the Ace of Seafood that I got because he was pissed off that I got that one.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, that one did.
Ace of Seafood's amazing.
I want that game, and
I heard that game is awesome.
I want that game. Well, Sean's a member of the Lego Dick Builders chat, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I want this game." And he fucking shows up. Hey, look what I got. Fuck you, man.
Well, I told you it was on my list. You just reminded me it was.
Somebody jelly.
I wanted that forever.
Sounds like Will's a little bit jelly over there.
Yeah, Will is a jealous hater. Will is a fucking jealous hater. Make no mistake.
And the other thing that I've recently got that I it's way in the back. I delved down the Atari Jaguar pool. I got a brand new Atari Jaguar in the box.
And you opened
which it. Yes, I opened it. Yeah.
Those games are relatively cheap. Jaguar games are relatively cheap, aren't they? Like 2,600 games or.
No.
Okay.
It's like. I mean, a lot of them are probably in the 40-50 range, but I mean, the ones you really want to play are 100 plus.
So what year? Because I'm not really an Atari person. So what year range is a Jaguar? Like 80s, 90s?
It's going to be like around the Genesis time, like 90s era.
Yeah. Okay.
I think about 95, somewhere around there.
And was it the nail on the coffin for Atari when it comes to
Pretty much, yeah. And the reason why you can still find them like sealed in the box, you still find so many sealed games, also because they all went on clearance for like $20. Like they were selling them until it's well into the 2000s at like KB Toys and whatnot, and you get them for $20, like the console. So people just bought them up, and they have them all in warehouses now. So,
can I ask you a question, Sean?
What's that?
I don't know if it was before the podcast or after, but you showed us like an Amico set.
Yeah.
And like, how did you get a hold of an Amico set? That's insane. Like, you got all of them?
Yeah, this is all of them right here. They were selling them on their website.
The Amico never came out, did it?
No. I was following the Amico really closely. I have two on pre-order. I have a Founders Edition and the regular edition on pre-order, which I'll never see my money back on that. But yeah, like around the second release date that they gave out, they said, okay, we're gonna put these games on
that's
sale.
That's the funniest statement of starting it off.
Yeah,
like the second release date, or was it the third?
Yeah, something like that.
Fourth? I don't know.
But no, I mean they're pretty neat. They all came with like a collector's coin, like that, and I mean
if there's gonna
the
be
game
some preservation on those.
What?
Or is there already preservation?
Well, this is the problem. Most people think that the game isn't even. This is the game. It's a RFID card.
Yeah.
And most people, I guess I've heard the game isn't even on this really, because they haven't unlocked anything. You know what I mean? They have to unlock it through the console, and then you hit it on the console.
There's nothing to be dumped. So
basically,
preservation-wise, there's nothing to be done. So
it's just
hopefully we can get some preservation on that system, because it's never
pretty much. Yeah,
really cool.
I mean, I'm still part of some of the Facebook groups on it, and I mean, believe me, there's a lot of people that are still sitting there waiting for it to come out. I don't know. I've lost hope.
So was it a Kickstarter or was it just a private thing? Wow.
No, it was private, but then they started doing funding. It wasn't GoFundMe's or Kickstarters. They started some other stuff that wasn't crowdsourcing, but like you said, like the CU podcast, they say that is crowdsourcing.
Well, don't give up hope because Paperium. I have Paperium. That took like 2 or 3 years.
I'm still waiting on my copy of. I'm still waiting on my copy of Paperium.
Really?
So,
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's not beat 'em up.
The Amico's in television. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Yep.
In television.
Yep.
Yeah, because
yes, in television.
Arendse is asking in the chat. I can't click it. I don't have that power. They took away my fucking clicky powers. Yeah. But Arendse has 76 is asking, what the fuck is an Amico?
It's an Intellivision.
It's an Intellivision. New school Intellivision.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'll be right back.
Oh wait,
yeah,
over 37 minutes in chat.
Yeah, with Paperium, I pre-ordered the. I ordered. I'm still waiting on the Genesis game, and then I was idiot enough to back them on the Kickstarter too for the PS5 version too. Later on.
I'd like
Sounds
to tell you.
Working on it though.
I'd like to tell you about a cool thing that I've currently got a Kickstarter in for. It's basically this dude in the UK decided that he wanted to build something that was like a CRT that's an LCD at the same time. So it's basically a monitor that looks like a CRT that's actually an LCD and has modules in the back where you can like put in a Commodore 64 module, put an Amiga 500 module in there, like a Windows 98 module that slides in the back, and it has every single video output for anything you could possibly imagine. So it's kickstarting at the moment. I think it's like £300 for one, so it's pretty expensive, but it's going to be pretty good for someone that has hardly any space on their desk, and it's I just thought it was a cool
wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It probably has that domed front. They have like a filter. I have a lot of mini
lines and stuff.
Yeah. They put like a lens over the lens.
Yeah, it looks like a CRT, but it has it doesn't take up as much room, and then has all these slots in the back to basically change and put whatever you want in there computer wise. So.
Right.
All right, who's next for pickups?
It's me, but I haven't picked anything up in ages, like, not game-wise, so, yeah.
All right, well.
What about Joe Rad? Joe Rad pick up something?
What, you say you got stuff or no?
Me? No, I have nothing, so.
All right.
Nothing that I've grabbed.
And I do have stuff, yeah. So, I just grabbed Proteus. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game.
I do have stuff. I'll go grab it. Give me a sec.
It's like a boomer shooter. It's kind of like Doom or Duke Nukem or any of those things. Kind of like Ion Fury, one of those new old school 90s shooters. And I've only been playing it for a couple hours, but I absolutely love it. So I don't know if you're into this type of thing. If you like those old school ID Sock games, this is really awesome.
That game is incredible.
I'm loving it, dude. Like I'm so pleased with my purchase. And then I finally got my first shmup on the PS5.
Very cool.
R-Type Final 3 Evolved. I didn't get the crazy collector's edition or anything like that because, like I said, I usually don't do this. But this is basically
good thing you didn't. You would have been disappointed. The collector's edition on it. It didn't even come in a box. It came in a big slipcover with its crap.
Yeah, it didn't.
Didn't the second one? Didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
It's okay. What were you gonna ask?
Didn't the other R-Type, the collector's edition, didn't that come in a slipcover style too as well? The special edition?
I didn't buy the special edition of 2 either. I do have the slipcover.
I have it.
Release, the regular one or whatever. But this is basically just a fancy version of R-Type Final 2. I don't know if you know that. It's just like a souped up version of R-Type Final 2, and then it has a couple extra features, but it's not actually that different.
Sure, this might be a question for you. Mark's asking, how big is the NIS list on PS5?
Oh, I don't know a number off the top of my head. I mean, at least I probably have there's probably a total of 20 or 30, but they're not released yet.
Okay.
They're not released yet. They're just pre-ordered right now. So I probably only have about 5 or so, something like that. So, Joe, this is that stupid slipcover. Look, it's not even. It's like the cheapest box. It's like, give me a cardboard box.
Why is there a giant space in the middle of it?
Because they put a keychain in the middle of that. in this
It's a big ass keychain.
This whole thing
Shit.
is a keychain in the bottom of this box.
Oh, that's dodgy.
That's really,
So
really
dodgy.
cringy.
So sorry for interrupting, Joe, but go on. I just wanted to show you that.
No, it's all good. Yeah, so it's again collector's editions. I don't go for them hardly ever unless it's something I'm like. I got like the Evil Dead collector's edition because I'm obsessed with Evil Dead. You know what I mean? So some I get. Like I got Stardew Valley because games I put millions and hours into. Yeah, but that's about it. All right, and then I got a bunch of PSVR 2 stuff, but. These are the signed ones I got from Perp Games. So you can get like the special signed editions, and they give you these special covers with all the pictures from that.
Do they sign the cases, or do they sign the actual artwork?
The artwork.
Is it printed on?
Like, it's printed on.
Yeah.
Okay. From the camera, it's really hard to tell that it's signed because the obviously the signatures match the background really well.
Lettering or whatever.
It's hard to tell.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got mine off of Amazon, but it doesn't have signatures. Very cool.
Yeah, these versions are only available in PAL, and they come from Perp Games, and then they come with like that artwork and stuff. See those pictures and frames and stuff? Those are from them as well.
Awesome.
Those are neat. And so, I mean, I also bought like 80 3DS games. But I'm not gonna go through all of those. I've just been going completely insane trying to
go through them.
Dude,
let's see the pile.
I'm not doing the whole pile, but I'll show some bangers. So these are
Where's the heavy hitters?
These are the heavies. I got Metro Prime Federation Force. This one's going for like 80 to 130 right now, something like
that. Nice.
Very cool.
I got Kirby Planet Robobobot. And
awesome game.
I love that game.
That's such a cool game.
If you want the vanilla release without the world logo on it or whatever, these are like $100, probably something like that. I got Dragon Quest 7. It's going for like
nice fine
ish. There's also 8 that I need to get, which is even more expensive. I got a sealed Radiant Historia.
Open it up.
Probably. I might. I really do want to play it.
The game.
Get the box
I might.
out.
I think it's honestly. I think I'm just gonna buy a Japanese 3DS and hack the ever-living hell out of it and just put all the games on it that way and keep these sealed. And then I got Kid Icarus Uprising, probably one of the best games on the 3DS. If you buy the one with like the box and all that other stuff, it's worth a lot more. But this one's going for like $100 ish. Wow. And then I just picked up Nano Assault to like yesterday actually.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's a kind of shmuppy shooterish type of vibe to it, and it's got actually incredibly great graphics. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's fun. It's probably one of the better games on 3D.
That was still affordable, pretty affordable.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like 60, 70-ish.
Oh shit! They did go for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's definitely The
I think I got it I think I got it a year ago for like 15. So.
Do you think you bought all those games at the worst time with the store closing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think
I knocked it. I knocked it out last year. So.
What I do, which nobody else should do this. Please don't do this. I go on eBay and I buy just giant bundles, and I know the value of each game, and I only go for the bundles where the value seems right. It's like I'm getting it overall, and then I just sell half of it. So I'm paying more than I probably should, but I'm not paying.
It's a smart way to collect.
Get the Pokemon games.
Oh, I have those. I've been flipping those constantly because those are in every bundle, and they're really easy to sell.
You
So
get the ultra versions. Don't worry about the normal ones.
Yeah, you're right. And then I also got the last thing. I got the Switch.
Beautiful.
Fingerprints and all came with it. Like
Do you have
Look at the Jack Nicholson coming in the background. That's funny.
Joe, does yours seem to be like?
Hey, that's awesome. Here's Johnny.
Joe, does yours seem to be running really hot? Joe,
not really, but I've been playing like a 8-pixel shmup on it, so.
Sorry.
I took mine out of the dock yesterday after the first charge, and it was so hot on the back of it, so much hotter than my old Switch. And I was like, "What's going on with this? I never felt that before."
That's odd.
So, I don't know.
You got a bunk one.
It's the Zelda one too. So
it's the Samsung Galaxy 7 Switch.
Oh man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Will gets triggered in 3.
Dude, I'm on medication. I'm not getting triggered anymore.
Someone say the X word, and he will.
No. We love all consoles here on the PlayStation Collectors Podcast. I have that written right here. It's up. It's on the. I just keep reading it. It's. That's what my therapist told me to say. Anyway.
Have you got any pickups for us, Will?
No, actually I don't. Well, I think I showed all my pickups. All my pickups are up to date right now on the show, so we've already showed them all in the past show. But you get a new TV. Nice. Like had a Samsung 55-inch in the bedroom, and it took a shit. Just decided not to turn back on. So we went and we got a Vizio 55-inch. This time with HDMI 2.1 inputs, so we can get all the everything.
Variable refresh rate.
Yeah, all the balls. It's got balls. It's got the balls to push the PS5, which is nice.
Yeah.
And pretty soon, I will be getting a new PS5 or getting mine fixed because that fucking goddamn thing keeps turning off every goddamn day. It just keeps shutting itself.
Problems too.
Yeah, it just keeps shutting itself off.
What's this? The PS5.
Yeah, my PS5 just decides in the middle.
His girlfriend probably set up all these parental controls. Locking them out.
I've done. My girlfriend has done every and any suggestion that the internet has offered.
Is it vertical or horizontal?
No, I'm not an asshole. It's horizontal.
That's what it is. It's vertical, man.
No. There's no liquid metal going on here. But no. So I'm gonna be.
Have you figured it out if it's for that revision of the PS5? Like, because I know it's been going around that it's been happening, but have people queued in that it's on the one revision?
I've read Reddit posts. I've done all the. I read everything on the internet. Rebuilt the database, safe mode. Turn off the CEC, HDMI. But click thing. So when you turn on the TV, the thing comes on, or vice versa. We turn it off, it goes off. Everything's been changed. Every avenue has been explored. Don't know what the hell's going on. The last thing to do is to factory reset the thing and just start from scratch again. But some people say it could be the SSD that's in there. I think I got a 2 gig SSD in there. I don't know. Either way,
take that out and see what happens, man. Because I mean, sometimes they can cause problems, but that shouldn't be causing the whole thing to turn itself off if that crashes. That should just stop games from working on that SSD. So,
I have no clue. It just blink, turns itself off at random. So what I got to do is I got to unplug the thing in the back, plug it back in, fucking repair the SSD, repair the external 4 gigabyte, 4 tetrabyte. Is it tetra or
terabyte?
Tera.
Thank you, terabyte.
Yeah.
The 4 terabyte external, and then it fucking works, and then that goes for about a day, and then it just shuts itself off. So I will be getting a new one of those soon. So that's what I'm dealing with. Fucking, it's my just desserts, because anytime someone fucking posts in my PS3 group, my PS3 isn't working. Why isn't it working? I always just get a new one, fucker. So I got it's karma. It's coming back to bite me in the ass.
Like, help me! What do I do?
No, it's like, anybody know this issue?
Anybody
At
know
the
why I
very
can't
least-
log in? Oh,
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
At the very least, Will, it's not messing up your discs. I had to get another PS5 because when I put it, my first one I got, when I would insert disc, it'd leave a big white trail
Oh man.
of stuff behind, and it was so heavy. I had to physically take a another rag, but a microfiber cloth, and spend probably a good 2 or 3 minutes trying to wipe it before I could see any progress.
On the top or the
And that
bottom?
was new from the factory. The bottom, where the where the not the data layer part, but the mirrory part.
I've heard of this before. People say they put their discs in the PS5 and they leave it in there and it chews on it. And
really,
it's not the first time I've heard that. Yeah. The PS2 Slim also used to do that. It used to be I guess a ribbon cable that would fucking just rub the shit out of the bottom of the disc. But
wear your disc, so like a record.
You can see that ring on them too.
Yeah, the fucking ring.
The 360 is bad about that as well.
It was, but only when you had it in a certain orientation. I'm pretty sure it was when you had it vertical. It used to do that. Perfect.
The
perfect scratch ring. Yeah.
The first version, yeah.
Red ring afterwards.
Yeah, so I called Sony up this morning. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're closed. Fuck you. So I was, God damn it. So I'll be giving.
It's good to get try and get a replacement as soon as possible, because if you just try and write it out, sooner or later the 12-month warranty or whatever will be up, and you'll be up shit's creek, and you'll need to buy a new one. So
I only picked the thing. I think in the January is when I got the thing. So I'm still within the warranty, and I'm gonna engage Karen mode and fucking.
I know that you said
if I don't come away with some free digital fucking downloads or such,
you said you checked if it's a CEC thing. Normally it's not that, because CEC, the weird thing that does is it turns the TV on randomly at night time, in the middle of the night, but it doesn't usually turn the console off. So shouldn't be.
That was again, like I said, it was just one of the things they suggested on the internet. So.
Well, you just need to say hi. This is Will, head of the PlayStation Collectors podcast.
Do you know who I fucking am?
I'm having an issue with my PlayStation. And I'm just exactly. Do you know?
Yeah. I have a group of 10,000 members, and if you
say my name,
tell them.
I was about to ask them what they think about this situation.
And then they'll find out
press came out.
And then they'll find out he's a physical collector and hang up the phone on him.
Sir, don't you know that your PS3 box should have been thrown out 10 years ago?
All right, that it for pickups? Did we?
I've got some pickups.
I
picked up one game.
You're the last one.
And on my tree.
It was a cheap game, but
let me hit the buttons.
It finished a subset of mine, so I picked up the last V8 Supercar race driver game. There's three of them.
Cool.
They're Australian exclusives.
Nice.
They're actually really good games too. Like some of the best racing games I've ever played. So.
Really?
Are those NASCARs?
No, it's
V8
vegetable
They're
juice.
Australian race cars, and they race on our tracks.
Are they Australian exclusive?
Yeah, to the point that these all have platinum copies. So, being an Australian exclusive, they all sold at least 500,000 copies each in just one country. And we have 20 million people in the country. So 5% of the population at least own this game.
Basically, if you go to a pawn shop or a car sale here, you're guaranteed to see one of those V8 Supercar games. They're super common.
They're common.
Mad in
It's hard to get
Australia.
them complete without scratches. Black label copy.
Because kids owned them and they used to throw them around I got pickups. I go out and grab them. They're nothing special.
Andy, every pickup is special. Come on.
It's not. Hey. I got a Kawasaki jet ski for the Wii.
Okay.
Get that sticker off.
You're right. You're right. Not every pickup is special.
There you go, $6.95. I got this for $1.
Nice.
So it's Rocket League. It's Rocket League. I got it for $1. I told my 14-year-old nephew about getting this for $1, and his reaction was, "Oh, it's a fucking free game. Why did you pay $1 for it?" I'm like, "Fuck you." Tiger Woods, another Tiger Woods game. I've been collecting these recently. I'm trying to find the best Tiger Woods game. I've been playing them and then going, this isn't that good. This isn't that good. So,
I think it's 13. I think
13.
What?
I just got Tiger Woods 02 and 03 today. I should have got those.
Outlaw Golf 2. That's the one.
I saw titties on the front, so I had to buy it, basically.
Big mother trucker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Truck me harder.
The Truck Me Harder edition.
Oh, I missed that era so much.
I got a story about that game. I don't know if I've told you, but anyway.
Can you guys
It's
excuse
an
me for 1
arcade
second?
game, isn't it?
Sure.
I don't know. I've never. I had the PS2 version. I don't know.
I thought it was an arcade game at some stage.
It could be. I don't know. I bought a copy off of Mercari, and it would turn. I left it in the console, and it would turn on the console and start playing itself.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, and I would put it in the case and put it on the shelf, and it would scoot itself off the shelf onto the floor. And
Maybe that's
it was
what's
only
wrong with your PS5.
no, dude. Well, shit. No, well, if my PS5 was haunted, I messaged a lady, and she told me after the fact that it was her dead brother's games and shit because I bought it in a pile. So I came to the conclusion this shit is haunted. So
Yeah.
I didn't stop. I didn't ask. I just fucking traded that shit in immediately. I don't want to fucking Exorcist games up and
He started deleting save files and stuff. Shaking on the walls.
Stop deleting my fucking games.
It's common that a haunting spirit is just got some undone shit, and I guess he never fucking finished the game. So fucking
Yeah.
I think it's scary that was somebody's most favorite game that they clung their spirit to.
Dude, look, it was Mother Trucker. It was Big Mother Truckers 1. No, but no. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Every game, no matter how shitty, it's somebody's favorite game. It's somebody out there that's their favorite game.
Absolutely true.
It's
the game they had at their grandma's that they played 1,000 hours. I don't know. Maybe the grandma didn't have that one, but
it was the only game. Fucking shit. Grandma's best place to get video games. Fucking. Here. You heard it.
Jedi
here.
Survivors is someone's favorite game. Like we're talking about shitty games. I mean, it's someone's favorite game.
Maybe not today. Maybe in a few years it will be.
Sean, you just got that game recently, didn't you? Jedi Survivor.
Oh yeah. I've been playing it all night and all day. It's fantastic.
Is it working pretty good, or?
It's working fine on the PS5. I mean, I saw the bad reviews for the PC.
Yeah.
Coming out. I only had one weird thing happen, and it only happened at one point today. Every time I died and respawned, it would come back, and there was no lights on.
Oh.
And I'm running around the darkness. And I figured out if I just pause it and then unpause it, then it would be fine. So it only happened like in this one section. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. But that's really the only issue I've got with it. Everything is fluid. I mean, the combat's amazing in the damn thing. And I'm plowing right through it. I haven't stopped all day. I love that game.
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. But very fluid. I mean, really, really on point. And it's very satisfying. The lightsaber, like chopping off like their limbs and all that. It's great.
Because the funny thing about it is, apparently on a PC, it runs really bad on really expensive hardware. But if you've got like a shit computer with like sort of Medicore parts, it works okay. But if you've went and spent like $3,000 on a graphics card and tried to play that game, it's running really, really bad at the moment. So all the Steam reviews are just people so angry. I've got a $3,000 computer and it's fucking broken.
I saw one review. I saw one review where it might have been Spawn Wave or something. He said he was doing it. He was playing it on Xbox and he had problems also.
Yeah.
So PS5, no problem. I don't know. It's been fine with me.
It's funny you say you enjoy chopping people's limbs off with the Faces of Death T-shirt. Fucking shit. No, it was never a good movie.
Great movie. Fun for the family.
It's an underground VHS for deviants. Let's just face it. It never was released in the theater.
Yeah, wow.
I remember going to the video store when I was 15 and renting that. It was a good night with the boys.
Good
So
times.
was it a commercially available VHS?
AJ, your mic's crackling again.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Is AJ frozen?
No, he's just showing us his hair.
Yeah, I believe he's frozen. Oh shit. No, but it tickles me in my heart and my soul that what was the other game that sucked? It worked fine on consoles but sucked on PC. Most of the recent game.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Cyberpunk.
The Last of Us.
Oh, Last of Us. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. There's a lot of ports recently that have gone to PC that were console exclusives that have run like dog shit. So
Yeah, there's a meme going around. There's like 6 of them, and it's all from 2020 releases.
I think they're doing it. It could be genius marketing on Sony's part, and just to make you fucking go out and get a fucking console. I wouldn't put it past them.
Get a PS5.
Hey guys, on this podcast, we've got a couple of different segments, and one of those segments is some homework. We asked you guys this week, what's your favorite slipcover? And I think that comes based off a meme that's been going around for a few years.
Oh, thank you for not letting me down.
What's the context of that photo?
So, that photo was me opening the final Buzz game for a full Buzz set.
Okay.
Someone screenshotted it and made it into the meme.
Sure it was.
First, guys.
All right, so who's gonna present? Who's done homework? Oh, it looks like it's you.
Like Andy's up there. The computer
I'll go
for it.
first. I've basically got one because I didn't think we had to get multiple ones.
Because I didn't put much effort into it.
No, I put shitloads of effort into it. Okay, so if the question was what was your favorite slipcover of all time that isn't a game thing, I would probably say Dexter on the Dexter DVDs where it's like
the blood one.
Yeah, the blood one that's wrapped in stuff.
So
That's
cool.
fucking amazing, but it's not a game thing, so I'm like, fuck it, I have to pick a game. So
I had the same train of thought as you.
Heavy Rain on the PS3, and it's a slipcover that looks like rain's
cool.
going on the screen.
That's awesome.
It looks like you
That's a
shot a
good
load
one.
on it.
I did. Just for you, Will.
No, but that
yeah.
actually is
neat,
pretty
though.
cool.
That's super
Yeah.
cool.
That is cool.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
one sealed?
No, I don't do seal stuff.
Okay. All right. So who's next?
Okay, next.
All right.
I've got my favorite one, but before I show you guys that, I was talking to Clean this week, and I confirmed this with Tristan that he didn't know it either. So I've never seen this on a slipcover. So this is the UFC 3 slipcover, and it on the front that it includes a bonus disc. Anyway, I got a question. Have you got the bonus disc? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. And I open it up, and I'm like, oh, the disc isn't in there. But the slipcover's heavy, and this slipcover's actually got a built-in slot for the disc inside the slipcover.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's neat.
and is it in there?
That's
That's in there.
disc comes out.
Oh wow.
It's the only slipcover I've ever seen that's like this.
Yeah.
That's very
and,
cool.
I've only just discovered it. So if
You
you,
could
guys
probably,
are aware of another one, I'd love to know. 'Cause it's
You
a
could
nice
probably
little-
jam a keychain in there if you wanted to.
But moving on to my favorite one for the PS3. I started to look at the wall, and once I glued eyes on this one, I realized that I couldn't not pick this one. And it's the Polish exclusive Mafia 2 Special Extended Edition.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've only ever seen, I think, 2 more of these. It's pretty hard to find. Pretty happy to own this one.
It's actually hard to tell it's a slipcover to some extent. Like if you look at it without looking at it too closely, it doesn't look like a slipcover.
Yeah, I think it's also in a plastic box as well, so that might
Yeah.
suit it. But, yeah, it's a pretty awesome slipcover, this one. There is a standard version of the game with this cover. It's only available in Russia. But I think the slipcover is much cooler. The game inside's just the standard Mafia 2 game.
Very cool.
Cool.
You're up, Joe.
Very cool.
Joe's up.
All right, so like I don't like I said, I don't collect steel books, collectors like slip covers and
Slippies.
stuff. Like, yeah, I'm a very vanilla guy. I have OCD. I like everything just to look.
Mayonnaise is spicy.
That's right. But I do have this in my collection. This is definitely my favorite one that I have. I have the Ease 8 Day 1 Special
that's
Book
cool.
Edition.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Is-
The artwork is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That gets really
Wow.
beautiful.
Very cool.
And then the steel book inside is also just as gorgeous. It's like all white and it has the artwork. It doesn't have the game name, but it has like all the same artwork on it.
You better open it up and show us.
I am not opening this. I own Ease 8 like so many ways over. This one's
You
not
see,
getting
Sean?
open.
You see, Sean? That's how it's done.
It's real,
own it
real
on-
simple to open.
I know, but I bought the PS5 version and open that one, and then I own it like so many ways, dude. I have these a lot. I got the collector's edition and all that stuff, but yeah, that's definitely in my set. This is the nicest one I have, and this thing's actually I don't know what it's selling, what the sold listings are for on eBay, but there's two, and like one's 500 and one's 800. So I don't know if this thing is really that valuable, but there's only two listings that I can find it. They're asking a lot of money, so it's kind of neat. And that's what I got.
All right.
Denver.
Oh. That's my wife. Is she running around the back of there somewhere?
Best pickup of all.
I was just speaking of
the dog stuck his head up as well. Like, what about me?
That's a big dog. Oh my
god! Is that a Great Dane or something?
Oh, do we have one of the dogs in here?
It's like a dinosaur running around.
That's my little one. I have 3 Great Danes.
It seriously does look like a velociraptor.
It's like 3 feet tall.
You can leave that open, honey, if one of the dogs want to come in. Now, I have 3 Great Danes. I have Groot, Rocket, and Gamora. Wow. And they are my babies.
And together they are the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, we're going to get Drax soon. So I didn't have a lot of slipcovers. I was pretty surprised. I was looking for the Bureau slipcover I have, and I couldn't even find that one. But I like that Andy brought up DVDs. Have anybody ever seen the movie Bubba Hotep?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell. I have a DVD has like a little Elvis jacket on it. And that got me thinking that I'm still looking for the bulletproof, the 50-cent Xbox bulletproof one. I think that's a game where it has like the little bulletproof vest on it.
Yeah.
So, but one that I did come across that, I mean, I just played this game so much. I wouldn't say it's just my favorite, but that was the Grand Theft Auto double pack. Yeah. These are pretty cheap still, but I loved, when I got this years ago, opening that up and having both games in there. Obviously, there was a remaster lately and all that, but they had different artwork, which kind of.
You see a lot of them loose, don't you? I think that slipcover breaks pretty often because you see them like that a lot, like from
just all the time.
Yeah, they're hard to find in good condition. That's still one I haven't.
Yeah, they get scuffed. Like you can see, they get scuffed really easy.
That's
from shelfware.
It's on PS2 as well. It's got the black cover on PS2.
That's it.
Oh, that's super cool.
Folds out like that.
Yep, I had. The Bureau was another one. It's like an XCOM game, and I couldn't find it, but it has like a translucent cover with artwork and stuff. And I just couldn't find it.
Probably he's got everything. It's so funny.
It's got
that's it. Yeah, it's like redacted. Yeah,
he's got everything, but then he's like, "But this is the Asian version with the special thing with the button." It's always
limited to a Russian supermarket variant.
This one had COVID built in.
We got another one here. We got the American version as well.
I got this from the guy who made the game's mom. She made 10 copies for his
But
birthday party.
It literally looks like you just got it from a pawn shop and a crackhead has got like a texture and just drawn on the actual site.
Yeah.
That's an interesting backstory for that game.
Very nice.
That's what I got. I don't have many slip covers.
All right. Who's up next?
Oh, I guess I'm up next.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Yeah.
I picked out a couple. We'll start with the infamous one that doesn't fit any actual game.
You got nothing in there, huh?
Nah, well, they did send out replacements. What was that, I Am 8-Bit? They sent out replacements that do fit. So this is the one that didn't.
game is that?
So I don't know what... This is for Stray.
Oh, okay.
It fits the PS4 copy. That's what I do in mine. That's what that is. I put it on.
Sean, if I buy a PS4 copy, will you sell me that turd?
I think I tried to fit a PS4 game in it, and it didn't.
It looks way too big.
No, it should fit the PS4.
No, you know what it is? Oh, no, it does fit. It fits the PS4 copy.
Okay.
You know, it's the I Am 8-Bit version that came with this. Came packed with so many. It came packed with so much stuff inside the case that it doesn't fit. So it needed to be a little wider. So anyway, this is a cool one. This one I don't see a lot of for sale. I know that there's PlayStation, Xbox versions, but this is this is I think much rarer. Is the GameCube version for Splinter Cell?
Oh,
That's
wow.
cool.
And it's a steelbook.
Yeah.
It's like that.
That is cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But you very rarely see the GameCube version actually pop up.
No, you don't.
I don't GameCube steelbooks. I don't think I've seen one ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those
No,
discs are so cute. It's like a regular disc, only smaller.
Yeah, I've only ever seen like one or two of these for like out on things. So, what else we got? We got the Evil Within slipcover.
Oh yeah.
Love that
That's
slip
like
cover.
the lenticular. I like the European one better, but this is what we got. Now these are cool. This is a series that Wired put out, the Black Label series. I don't know if you've seen those,
No.
but they come in. It's Victor Varan and the Town of Light. So they're they originally came out in a retail version, but then they just came out with this series, which comes in a big black box. But these are cool slip covers for the games. The limited pressing. And then we got. I think they're announcing the third release in a couple of weeks. What else we got here? This one's cool. I thought the Song of Horror.
Whoa.
Oh. Huh.
That is super cool.
No, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. I love
that
that.
one's very cool. And then lastly, the Afro Samurai one. I love
Oh,
just
yeah.
the shine on it. Very cool.
When you take it out, what kind of stays on the slipcover there, and what comes off? Is it just the logo?
For the Afro, I think
That's
it's
one
just
left
a
one, yeah, 'cause it folds open, that one.
Oh, okay. It looked. I thought
Yeah.
it was a plastic. It was just.
Oh, I
plastic
gotcha.
case. I gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, and it does. Yeah,
It
I
folds open.
think he's right. It folds
Yeah.
open.
That's awesome.
Real?
There's only like 4 or 5 of them that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Have
tough
you
to
gone
find.
yet?
It was tough to find this in good condition, also. So that's it. That's all I got, fellas. That's all she wrote.
Cool.
You're up next, AJ.
All right, cool. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Sorry about the crackling on the microphone. I can't do nothing about that. So,
That's all good, man.
All good.
so I have a couple here. By the way, I was gonna pick the Afro Samurai one, but earlier, but I kind of figured someone else would. I was gonna do 3, but I had to have a 4th here. The Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Yep.
Steelbook is
Very cool.
really cool. Hang on, let's
Yeah.
see. I love the when it pulls up.
Yeah.
I just love the artwork. It's got both of the main characters there. I love this series.
I see
so
that steelbook a lot.
I'm a fan of
in the shops, but I never see the actual slipcover for it.
yeah, the slipcover took me forever to find this with the slipcover.
Yeah.
Or if you do find it, there's like chunks out of it or something.
Yeah. The next one is one I don't really see it often, and that is the Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition slipcover.
Oh yeah.
From what I don't think you can tell, but it has a kind of shiny.
Yeah, you can see it looks
Like
like
a foil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and it's really cool.
And it's
that
not
it
a full
also
one. The
has-
top still sticks out, right?
Yeah. What's even cooler is it even opens up and it talks about how as the Game of the Year edition and various reviews and stuff. It's one I just don't
Very
see.
cool.
War never changes.
Yeah. And
I was gonna lay that
even
one
seen-
up.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I've I think this is the first print of this, but I could be wrong. The next one is a PS4 one I got from IM8-bit, and that is the Res After Echo edition. This is another one I think is really cool. Slides out,
oh yeah.
and
Very cool.
on the inside comes with a poster, and the disc has a really unique system with taking it in and out there.
Oh, the disc actually matches the thing. That's
Yeah.
That looks
That's
really
the
cool.
that's the second version of that game. There was an original print that's different too.
Yep.
It's one of the only variants I'm missing. Stupid game. It's just
And the
expensive.
next-
It's not hard to get. But.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, I got it before it was up there. So the next one is Uoni. It's a PS5 survival horror game.
Ooh.
Not really a great game, but I like the artwork here on the slipcover.
Is that a PAL exclusive?
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was a good game. So that game's not good.
It's not. I wouldn't really recommend it, but then again, I'm a bit picky when it comes to survival horror. So
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that game got a PS4 release, Asian English, I believe, or Japanese English only. So if you are into PS4 horror, that's actually one I would absolutely get because it didn't get released anywhere else. I have it on the PS4, and I have that version too that you just showed too. That one's awesome. Sorry.
so yeah, that's
Awesome.
No, you're okay. Thank you for sharing. I didn't know I got a PS4 version.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
that's,
Oh well.
All right, guys. First one up. Fuck you, Sean. We're just gonna skip that one. Next one up. Dark Souls. Black
Very
Armor.
cool.
Now, to be honest, fuck the slipcover. It's all about the steelbook in this thing. God damn it. I love it. It's all raised up. You can see it.
That's a metal book, that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It doesn't have the spine.
metal pack. You're correct. But yeah, I like the innards more than I do the
Addeds.
than the outwards. I don't
That
think
could be
that's
taken a bunch.
Dragon Crown on the PS4 is similar to that. It has the embossing on it.
Yo, man, yeah.
Like
I have a
that.
Dragon Crown.
Yeah. It's almost too big, that one, though. It doesn't fit like the other ones do.
Yeah.
I got that one out there. That was actually one of my favorite ones, but it's sealed, so there's no point in bringing it on. But now here's one. 13 Sentinels. Vanillaware game, Atlas title.
Yeah.
Fucking common as fucking as they come. But the one with the slipcover, not so common. Everybody's got the
I
fucking,
never saw that one.
yeah, it's got an art book. And yeah.
Very
it's
cool.
Just,
No room for a keychain or anything?
No posters, no keychains, no comic books in this one. I just like this one because everybody and their mother has a regular one, but this one,
Yeah.
it's it's got an art book, it's got a slipcover. Next one, this is a PS3 game you probably don't have, Figsy, and that is, hold on, here it is. That is the Pictionary PS3 PS4. Check it
What
out.
the hell?
I swear I've seen that as a PAL game.
Yeah, but you open it up. But hold on, you open it up, and it's SingStar.
Yes. Yes.
Joe, this is on its way. This will be on its way to you.
Dude.
Thank you for
The
the hookup.
greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you.
For the hookup, Joe. Yeah, it's. I will be sending
Dude.
this off to Joe.
That is freaking amazing. I'm getting it signed.
It's pre-owned, isn't it?
There
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
a pre-owned game.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course,
pre-
with
it's pretty
pre-owned
pre-owned.
with love.
Yeah, you're not
Amazing.
getting-
It's gonna look like that Heavy Rain game when I get it. I'm just kidding.
I had to nudify one of my games because I don't have any extra covers. But yeah, this Joe, this one's coming for you.
Sick, dude. I love it's got the USK.
Hey,
logo,
Will, I got a
German
question.
release. It's got to be the German release.
I got a question, Will. Do
What's
you just
up?
print them with an A4 bit of paper and then fold them and cut them into to a certain shape? To fit
No, these are actually. I got a guy. I design them. I put them together. I send them to a guy, and he uses fucking super high quality photo
Magic.
paper, and
Yeah.
he does what he does.
Wow, okay,
And,
yeah, because most of your home printers, you just can't get that quality print that you can from, so.
Oh no,
That looks really good.
it looks good on camera. When you put this in your hand, Joe, it's going to be a piece of shit. You're going to be upset.
No, man. It's gonna
Here's
be
another,
the gem of my collection. It's gonna be like the.
here's another one. It's a PS3, PS4 title, Just Dance 3. Yeah. And then when you open it up, yeah, this one's made by Atlas. Oh, wait.
Atlas.
Atlas
Ubi
Ubisoft
Atlas.
teamed up.
Ubiless.
If you look close, it's an Atlas title. There it is. When you open it up, hold on, what's in here? And it's a game for AJ. I got Yakuza. Got you the Yakuza Dead Souls. Do you see it, AJ? AJ asked me for this a long time ago. I guess he's got a loose disc. And yeah, this is another custom job. And you can tell it's a custom job. I'm not trying to, because you can see the Roboto love right here on the
nice
on the spine. But yeah, that one's for AJ. So AJ, that one's coming to you. I'll be mailing that one to you too. So.
Nice, thank you, Will.
Hey, no problem, man. You hooked me up with that fucking what the hell was it? Trails of Cold Steel box. So I really appreciate that. So,
of course, I got sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
You go ahead.
I got so mad, man, because like a couple of days after we did that trade, they announced the damn PS5 port of the Caligula effect.
Dude, I am so excited for this stupid asshole.
I honestly think you need to do a social experiment where you put that Patrick Swayze edition up on Marketplace and see if anyone messages you going, "Oh, can I buy that?" Like, and see.
Did you say Patrick Swayze?
Oh, who the hell?
Oh my god!
Hasselhoff,
How dare you?
Oh my god, David Hasselhoff!
How dare he?
At my job, it's like been an ongoing meme for like 2 years. I tell everybody that he's my dad, but he won't admit it. And I'm trying to get him to go on Maury Povich, and I always link his music because it's hilarious. All his videos are just absolute gold. If you
Won't you get in my car?
If you want to laugh, I mean, they're just gold. I don't know what else to say. And so everyone in my job will be so thrilled when I show them that I have that. They're gonna be like, "What the heck?" Dude, it's awesome.
What disc are you gonna put in there?
It's been getting real scary with the printed covers. I was at the game store a couple weeks ago, and I totally got fooled by some like Sega CD games. And I'm sitting there looking at them, and the paper looked perfect. The cover looked perfect. There was no pixelation, and the owner was like, "That's a fake cover." I was like, I wouldn't even be able to tell. I mean, they're getting really good with them. I was really worried.
There's going to be a time where you'll walk in and the owner will be like, "Yeah, that's real," because it'll be a different store and it's a fake cover.
They might have just bought them and not even known.
That happened to me the other day. I went into Cash Converters and they had a couple of NES, the old games. Anyway, the girl's like, "They're sealed," and I grabbed them and I looked at them. And I showed her the Cash Converter sticker under the seal. I'm like, "You guys."
Yeah.
And she's like,
I put two and two. I put 2 and 2 together on the Sega CD games, and the only thing I could tell that was the big difference was on the back cover. When you take the paper out, it actually has perforations at the folds, and I was like, that's got to be the original, because the other one didn't have the perforations. It was just a fold, where the sides come up. And it just makes me real worried, especially for like Genesis games. I get very leery about buying Genesis games. Like, I'd rather have a Genesis game that's a little scuffed or something like that rather than a perfect.
I was looking at a copy of Final Fantasy for Master System the other day in a game store, and the guy working there thought it was a CIB copy, and I looked at the barcode. I'm like, the barcode's looking real fuzzy. I'm like, and I took out the paper. It was all thin. I was like, this is it's a loose copy and
just like Figsy can fucking tell if a game's new or not by opening it and taking a good whip to it. I'll pull the motherfucking paper out. You can feel. I know by feel and by touch by now.
It's normally glossy, like most
professional. Yeah, I just got that one.
These are done on
game, dude.
These are done on like thick ass photo paper, the kind of photo paper that you get your school pictures taken on. You can fucking totally tell these are fucking fake as fuck.
Yeah, and it's got the gloss feel to the
and not to mention, but yeah, it's a good segment. In fact, Jim Jordan, if you're listening, or I owe you at least 3 or 4 of these, so hit me up whenever you want one you wanna get in. And it's a good segue into the news segment.
To something that I wanted to discuss this week. I found a website.
It's just me and fucking Nitro. We're here. What the fuck's going on? Production value through the roof.
So I found this website. It's called fantasy box. And what they do is they sell custom steelbooks all over the world. I'm struggling to actually find the.
Do you upload your own art?
These guys are a little fucking crooked. Is the problem?
Wow.
Like $100 for this steelbook. There's no word of it being custom or anything.
Damn.
Some of these steelbooks have got print runs of 999. They've sold out. So there's people out there buying these. Like, look, sold out.
And are they licensed?
Okay, so this one here is a good example. So this is a 100% replica of a real steelbook. Okay, just stop loading. But this steelbook here is real. Like, this steelbook exists.
Because
It's a really expensive steelbook on PS4. Here it is here.
What is the $396? Is that what that says?
Yeah, for a bundle of custom steelbooks.
Oh, a bundle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're not buying games made by Sony. Like, they're completely ripped off the design.
Hey, there's a live
You'd say
chat
this
thing
one,
there.
the blue is bigger.
You should click on the live chat thing there and ask them if this is a licensed product.
I left a bad review.
Because I mean,
I did a little bit more research. So I went on eBay USA and just typed in Steelbooks PS4 and went to sold listings. And in the last month, there was over 50 custom PS4 Steelbooks sold. Not all of them listed as custom. A lot of them are just listed as Steelbook, and people are buying them.
Wow.
So how different are those to the original ones that would have come with?
Some of them are completely different, but some of them, like this one here, is almost a direct rip-off of.
Because surely there's got to be legal repercussions for that, unless you have the license to do that.
This website does Nintendo as well.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll get nailed, man. They're selling products. You have to license that stuff. You can't just put their images on your product and sell it. Like,
selling Mario Steel, like they're not cheap either. You know, you're paying $80 for a steelbook that's not real.
That's actually pretty cool.
I support this piracy.
So we're going to go to another website.
I would support 100% of this if there was a little logo like you put on your stuff, Will.
Yeah, I mean, if
put a stamp that says Fantasy Steelbooks.
Yeah,
and so everyone knows
Biggie, I can't remember.
We're good.
Did the Last of Us Part 2 collectors have a steelbook in it? I'm looking at my box right now, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure
you could even put the stamp on the inside or something.
Different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on another website now. This is Etsy, and if you just type in PS4 Steelbooks, it's absolutely full of them.
Wow.
One of the sellers on here, this one with the Spider-Man 2 Steelbook, you click on it, it doesn't say it's a Steelbook, but the only thing that gives it away is his name is Steelbook Customs. And then you go into it, and he's sold hundreds of Steelbooks at the price of $100 a pop. Like,
who's buying these?
People out there are buying them because they're obviously not aware. My concern is there's going to be collectors in the future who have these collections and they don't know that they've bought custom steelbooks.
Surely they're not easy to make. Like, there must be an upfront cost of buying something that allows you to print onto that steel. Like,
so the first website I showed you, they sell blank steelbooks and they're like $15 a pop. And I'm pretty sure they offer a service where you can upload your own artwork and do that type of thing.
Yeah, because the cost of a machine from wherever to print onto those things would cost shitloads of money. It couldn't be a cheap thing. You know, you can't just use your printer to print and stick something on there.
How much would they charge for a David Hasselhoff steelbook?
The only one worth $100.
So I reached out to a collector on Instagram who I consider like one of the biggest in the world. He's got every single PS3 steelbook that was made he owns, and he's missing one for the full PS4 set. Thousands of steelbooks. And I spoke to him about this website. He told me he even bought one of these, not realizing that it was fake. And if the biggest steelbook collector in the world's doing it, then what hope has everyone else got?
Yeah,
I don't know how you keep track of that.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's just truth in advertising. I mean, you got to be upfront about it. This is a custom. You get a little fucking logo, something in the printed on the inside, custom fantasy steelbooks, whatever you said. It makes perfect sense, but. Yeah, if you're not,
it's so tough because
that's the whole difference between reproduction and custom.
Yeah,
is the seller's intent. And if the seller is not upfront about it, fuck
There's
you.
nothing wrong with it if you are. I think it's cool as shit. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you are just being like, oh, these are not real reprints. I do it for fun. I like them. Whatever. Totally cool.
Yeah.
It's so tough because most of the steelbooks aren't they aren't individually labeled like this is the PS4 steelbook. It's the same steelbook for like the Xbox version.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to differentiate anything. And then, as I was saying earlier, those like the free ones you get as a pre-order bonus from Best Buy or GameStop or something. I don't even count those because there's no game in it. It just comes separate. So I don't know. It's too weird. There's too many to keep track of. How do you know which one was the GameStop exclusive one and the Best Buy exclusive one and this and that? It's crazy.
It's a rabbit hole, dude, honestly.
Websites out there.
Rabbit hole I'm trying to stay out of.
That if you put your own mark on it, the only problem with that is if you then start selling it, you're right. If you're selling it with Nintendo, you're selling their intellectual right. And you can get sued for that.
Have you guys seen
making a
boxmyvideogame.com?
What's that?
Have you guys seen it's like boxmyvideogame.com? They do repro video. I have a friend that he's a big Game Gear guy, but he bought all these Game Gear boxes from there, and they look identical except the UPC says instead of the UPC, it says something like this is a reproduction copy.
Yeah,
and I kind of respect those guys because they are.
Beautiful.
It is hard to collect CIB if you're really trying to do that.
The old handheld is like impossible. Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
Yeah, Game Boy is exactly what I'm thinking.
Man.
Virtual Boy. I want to do I have 9 of the 14 games, and I want to get a complete Jack Brothers copy, but we're talking $3,000, $4,000 now. I'm like, I'll just get the cartridge and get a custom.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those. Those are cool.
Yeah, that comes out perfect for the Game Gear.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of CIB game gear. I got it from my brother's collection. So he got them in the 90s. So
Dude, your Sega stuff looks insane, man. Like, no, it looks amazing. You'll probably have the best.
This thing, I'm trying to remember the company that I get these from. But they're like $4 a piece, something like that. So I just have all my Game Gear games in these. Like Genesis.
Did they come in colors for men though?
Yes, they do actually.
So on like custom cases and stuff for 64, I like collecting for the 64, but I don't like paying $300 for a box game. So I'm literally someone who makes my own boxes for them. But like you can tell that that's not a Nintendo 64 box. It's a plastic thing, even though it's got the game art and stuff on it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just. Yeah.
The Shadow Fox molds, I don't know if you've seen that. That's customgamecases.com. He has his own molds. But the Shadow Fox molds are awesome.
Custom Game Cases, that's who makes these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got quite a few over here. I'm going to grab one.
Yeah, there was a few PS1 games that I got repro cases for just because.
Yeah, it's no harm because you can tell that this is not the genuine, thing of
it's a significant price difference too. So
honestly,
how much do you really
it's all about making it look good on the shelf, and
yeah.
But
with the handheld games, they just sit in a drawer. So I'd rather them on the shelf.
Here's a cool one. So these are like the Shadow Fox brand this guy made, but if you look at them, they actually he can do double-sided art.
That's awesome.
And they they clip in there.
It's beautiful.
So they don't come loose like those Universal game cases.
That's great.
That's quality right there, dude.
Yeah, I really like these.
And there's no mistake. There's no mistake in that for fucking first.
Yeah, it's a great way to just kind of file them away like that. I like them. That's how I like it.
I love that game too.
That's how I like it.
You guys played Maximum Carnage?
No.
Sick.
Now, do you guys?
Yeah, it was great.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In regards to cartridge only stuff, do you guys have to have them CIB, or are you guys okay with card only?
Has to be CIB.
Not like like Nintendo, any Genesis, that kind of thing.
I just want the game.
I'm going for
I'm CIB on every.
I'm going for loose sets on like NES, Super Nintendo, and N64 just because it's just too much of a mountain to climb to get. I think some of that stuff done. I'm just gonna unless I become a millionaire, I'm gonna have to.
And it's a pretty big rabbit hole. Like Figsy was saying, I think we watched a video recently of that guy's games room. What's his name? Dusty, the video shop in America.
Fucking better not be Dusty Games.
No.
Double Jump.
Yeah, Double Jump. And he's actually going for the registration cards inside there, which is just a crazy thing to be.
And the baggies too.
Like, well, there's variants too. Like they packaged them with different posters later on, and then there's different updates, inserts that they put in those things. So
no, you can go crazy. I've done that. I've gone crazy trying to find inserts. I'm CIB on basically anything that came with cardboard, except for the handheld games that I could care less. And N64, I don't care because it's just too much money with the trying to get the box. But like my NES collection is all CIB, and I'm up around 350, 400 games, something like that.
Wow, that's
400 loose.
And those are all CIB. All my Super Nintendo CIB. All my Virtual Boy CIB.
I mean, if I come across CIB, I'm keeping them.
I need one more Virtual Boy game. That's all I need.
Is it
for the complete set? So looking for Waterworld. No, I got Jack. I'm looking for Waterworld.
Yeah,
that shot up in price.
It's out there. Of course it has, because I'm looking for it.
Sean looking for this game.
Hey Sean, I've never played one.
Yeah, hike it up.
It really gives you a headache. Like, do they always give you someone a headache? Okay, so it's just.
I think the Oculus and the PSVR 2 gives me more of a headache than the Virtual Boy.
Dude,
you don't get headaches.
You just got one of those as a gift,
you get
and that
straight up
worse headache.
You know what's funny?
Your nose bleeds and you're freaking.
I cannot play the Virtual Boy. It actually gives me a bad headache, but I'm legally blind. But the PSVR headset, I can see perfectly fine, and I don't have any motion sickness or anything else.
Oh, that's weird.
And I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey guys, on this
with
podcast,
the VR,
we've got a few different segments.
Hold on,
It's time for.
Hold on, Figsy.
Yeah,
For meantime.
Fixie's laying down.
Lay down there.
We're 20 minutes behind.
we got a schedule to keep.
Crack the whip,
Fuck what you're saying.
Oh no,
that's awesome.
I think we should have a vote. Should we shorten this part, maybe?
yeah.
Make it longer.
I'm gonna remix it. It's gonna be 6 minutes long. To answer your
We're
question,
going to have multiple segments of Meme Time tonight. The second one's going to come later on, and that will be the best of Meme Time over the full duration of our podcast. But right now we have some new memes that Will's going to show, so let's get them going.
all right. I can see this logo. I can't see this logo without hearing Sega in my head. No, you can't, Mr. Simpson. No one can. Or if you're in England or in the Australia, Sega. Fucking assholes.
Really?
No.
Marvel when they see Capcom. No, I don't know. This one made me laugh when I saw it.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it's on site, bitch. When people see my video game collection and think I'm rich, bro, I'm just irresponsible. Sean, I fucking thought of you when I saw this.
This one hits home.
I thought of myself also.
I voted sure.
In one game.
I don't have food to eat tonight.
Shit. I can't. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's so funny though, because guys will like complain about the price of a Big Mac, but they'll drop like $500 on a game.
You're damn
Oh
straight.
yeah.
$6 for a Big Mac. The hell.
This one,
I may be losing teeth, but at least I got Final Fantasy.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom fans warned of huge leaks. Giggity. That doesn't look like a sword she's holding. That's all I'm saying. What we got next? I think I downloaded the wrong new Super Mario Bros. Movie.
I think you got
the game version.
Oh.
Wow.
When you're playing video games and your friend starts getting possessed by a demon.
What the hell?
I think that's a third-party controller.
Yeah. That's some acrobatic shit right there.
There's no such thing as gamer chair. It's just a regular office chair, but colorful and twice the price. I'm looking at you, Vixie.
Yeah, that is too true.
It should be a change my mind.
Every
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Yeah, it was a.
That's all the new memes. We'll
Yeah,
get to the old memes later.
This is short meme, but damn. To answer your question from earlier, AJ, it's about loose cartridges. I don't fuck with that. I'm a grown ass man. I'm kidding. We love all consoles here on the PlayStation Collectors Podcast. It says so right there.
Keeping on
Billy
tempo,
Quotable,
guys, we have a few more segments tonight, and one of those is a quiz.
Oh shit! It's quiz time.
Oh, yeah.
Does everybody remember their
I get
safe
to play
word?
this time. Oh God, that's right.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
So I'm running the quiz. Joe will be
banana.
playing today, so it won't be as professional as last week. So this week's going to be completely different. Pavel has teamed up with me, and we have done 20 questions. It's going to be a little bit different. The way it'll work is I will ask a question. You guys are going to have to buzz in. We'll get to that later.
Feta
First one to
cheese.
buzz in, we'll get the chance to answer. If you get the answer correct, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. Only one person will get to answer each question. Now, getting to the buzzers, you guys are going to make your own buzzer sounds, and we organized this prior to the show. So, AJ, your buzzer sound will be Spyro. You want to test your buzzer?
Spyro.
Joe, your buzzer is 3DS.
No, it's shooter.
Oh, okay.
Or
Let me
actually, can I
come
use
on.
this? I mean, I actually have a button. Can I just go with that?
Yeah, go first.
Okay, thank you.
A barking spider in here.
Sean, your buzzer is Theo.
Dio.
Dio, D-I-O,
Like
right?
Ronnie James Dio. Like ride the tiger.
Ride the
You see his
tiger.
stripes, but you know he's clean. Nobody knows what that fucking means, man.
Your buzzer will be Snatcher.
I believe I picked Pina Colada butt lotion. But I'll
That is what you
I
picked.
love-
Yeah,
favorite
that's the next
Sega CD
segment. That's the
That's
next
my
segment.
favorite drink.
Yeah, the ladies' man.
The latest.
And the viewership just went up.
Will, your buzzer will be I've got you down as yelling.
There we go.
Oh God.
And Andy, I've got you down as Beecher.
No, Felcher.
Will, can you do
Okay.
your yelling like that screaming goat? Please.
Sorry.
Joe, he doesn't know what it means. We just won't say anything.
Okay, all right. Well,
I am the goat.
so do you guys like the fart or the Wookiee?
Oh, that's awesome.
Can I be the
Wookie.
Wookiee?
Wait, is that a
Wookiee.
fart? I couldn't tell. Is that?
I'm gonna be a
Is that a
Wookiee
fart?
instead.
Joe, can you keep track of the score while we're going?
Yes.
All right, sweet. I'll let you set it up before we get going.
We're good.
Wait, hang on.
No,
You're
this
the
quiz is
contestant,
going to be
too.
the longest one ever. We've got 20 questions. The first 10
Oh boy.
are going to be video game related, and then the second 10 are going to be podcast related to this podcast.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you
no.
I
guys
hope
are
you guys
fun.
are viewers. We
I
ready,
know
Joe?
What show am I on?
My memory
Yeah,
is
I can't look
terrible.
at the questions, right? I'm gonna be.
Yeah, if you go to banner though, you should be able to control the banner still.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. But I need to hit my Wookiee button, so. But yeah, we're good. We're ready.
All right, sweet. All right, where are we? I've done this for a while. What limited PSP console is this one?
Theo.
All right, who screamed first? I think that was Will.
That was
Yeah,
me.
so-
That is a Kingdom Hearts.
The correct answer was Kingdom Hearts. Will
Nice.
takes the first point.
Oh
Got no idea.
Oh, you guys are
All right, question number 2. 2.
I gotta get in competition mode.
Take off your pants.
The third
No, they are.
birthday for PSP is the third game
Spyro.
of this video
Snatcher,
game
Snatcher.
series.
Spyro.
I heard Snatcher first.
Yeah, it's
No, no,
Parasite Eve series.
Parasite Eve.
Man.
Denver gets a point.
Oh, I thought
Alright,
AJ
so the
said
score
Spyro
is
first.
Will
I
has
did.
1 and Denver also has 1.
And the rest of you guys are.
I guess I went too early.
That's what she said.
I said it in the middle of the
Yeah,
question.
AJ totally got that stolen from me. I literally heard AJ say Spyro, and then I heard. Oh, I'm not gonna say.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it.
I said it. I said it even before he asked the question. But okay, no problem. Give it to AJ.
No,
Well,
no,
you
it's
know,
fine. It's fine.
if you do it during the question, that's fine. That's how these things work.
This is the unbridled chaos. I was just.
I knew this would go smoothly.
I'm the quiz master here. What goes with the quiz master? Sorry. So question 3. What was the first Call of Duty game on PS3?
Spyro.
Spyro. AJ.
It's Yep, it is the Call of Duty 3.
Correct. AJ takes a point.
Didn't know that one.
Question number 4. Oh, so here's the answer for question 3.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, that makes
All
sense.
right, question number 4. Name any PS3 game that starts with the word monster. Well,
Monster trucks.
Monster Trucks is incorrect.
Oh, that puts me to 0 then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Will goes down to 0.
Gotcha.
Lose points? Oh man, I didn't know the stakes.
So
Dio.
the answer
Monster High.
Whoa, bro!
Wait,
You
wait.
gotta give people a second.
Monster vs.
Oh,
Alien. Monster
Oh my god!
We're gonna have
I
one
had
chance
Monster
to answer
Madness.
each question with
Nah,
this.
we're gonna
Well,
riot.
well, I did say Monster High before we put it up there.
Yeah.
Give Sean a point.
I heard monster fucking die. That's
But I mean, Monster Jam, Monster Trucks, it's the same shit, really, isn't it? Like,
No.
No,
Someone
not
get a
naming
point
it.
then. Or did
I
Will just
would
lose
agree
a
with
point?
Andy.
Come on.
If we get a score update, we've got AJ on 1 point, Denver has 1 point, and Will's back down to 0. Everyone.
Yeah.
Bam!
The other
All right,
dickheads have
question
0 too.
number 5.
Can we go negative? This is intense all of a sudden.
You can.
Oh no.
Who's going to be the Sean Connery?
Question
I'll
5.
take anal bump.
The rapist for 400. Yeah.
What physical PS3 game is last alphabetically?
Jesus.
I heard a
Spyro.
Wookiee.
Oh wait, you can go negative if you guess, right? Oh, I should have done this. Damn it.
Yeah.
XCOM.
Did someone
Spyro.
have Wookiee as their thing? Otherwise, we'll go with Spy.
yeah, no, it's Joe. Joe's
I'm the Wookiee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've been Wookiee in for like 10 minutes.
Joe
Joe.
said
I
XCOM.
said XCOM.
It's not XCOM. It
Oh,
was,
damn it.
it was Zumba Fitness.
Oh.
How come
Negative
Well, I was
one.
either wrong,
Yes.
Joe, put -1 up for you.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
it's definitely
Dude.
one.
I was going to guess Zone of the Enders, so.
So you say you got lucky, dodged a bullet.
Oh, yeah.
So moving into the next
So are we giving
round.
the next guy? Are we giving the next guy an opportunity to answer? If the first
No.
one gets wrong, it's just one shot, one
One
person.
shot.
Okay.
Yeah, one shot.
Interesting. Okay.
So AJ and Denver have the lead of 1 point. We've got Andy, Sean, and Will on 0, and Joe's moved down to -1.
Sean.
Question number 6. Name any physical title that was exclusive to the new Nintendo 3DS.
Spyro.
Dio.
Ah,
I heard the Wookiee first.
I think AJ was first. But
gotcha.
if you want me to answer, I can.
What are you
You
guys?
got to give people a chance to steal.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Xenoblade Chronicles.
That's correct. Joe moves back to 0.
I'm out of the
Hey,
hole.
but isn't it technically there's a monster?
'Cause you know that-
It's also that.
Because you know that question, you're still in the hole.
Wait. Actually, I think
Will, I
there
just
is.
lost
Well,
another
oh,
point.
no.
One vote.
I swear, Monster Hunter is another one that is an exclusive to the new. But anyway,
Possibly.
So wait, do you not count? Do you not count? Sorry. In regards to Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, wasn't that 3D version exclusive to the 3DS? The new 3DS?
to the new 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3D version.
Yeah.
Figsy probably has it wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I'll fuck that.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking grab it now.
That's just right here.
No,
Only for the new Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, it won't play on.
He got it right. Yeah, there's only like 4 new 3DS titles.
Unbridled chaos.
Getting a score update. We've got AJ and Denver out in the lead on 1 point each. Joe has moved back to 0 points and joins the rest of them.
I'm just gonna shut up. Let you guys bury yourselves.
That's
Yeah.
I've yet to
Number
fucking
7.
say anything.
The Olympic Games from this Nintendo Wii console was in which city?
Dio.
I heard Dio. Sean?
Was it Singapore?
No. So the answer we were looking for was London.
Yeah.
London, damn it.
So Sean moves to -1 point after that round.
Holy shit! I could win
quiz.
this without even answering anything.
Stephen Bradbury.
New rule. If you don't participate at all, you fucking lose.
Hey, Figsy, if that does happen, you have to play the Stephen Bradbury fucking.
I will. I'll find it. All right, question number 8. So everyone's allowed to answer this one. Closest to the correct answer gets it correct. What is the world record to press a button on a controller per second? How many times did the guy press the controller in 1 second?
Who's going first? How's this?
You don't have to buzz. You just have to call out.
I will say 26.
26.
If we get it really wrong, does it negatively affect our score?
I'm going to say whoever's furthest away loses the point.
I'll do 38.
38?
I'm gonna say.
I'll do
50.
38.
In 1 second?
1 second.
How many times did the guy press a button in 1 second?
Actually,
World record.
I'm gonna rechange. I'm gonna go 10.
I'm gonna go 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 12.
Well,
I said 4. What about you, Sean?
AJ?
I said 38.
Can you pass?
No.
You lose 2 points if you pass.
Is it
Does that count? Does that count using the pencil method for track and
Is it a
field?
Is it a Wiimote?
All right. Well,
Type of controller is
I'm
this?
gonna
How
go with
big is the
15.
button? How big is the
All
guy's
right.
finger?
The closest was AJ. The answer was 16, and Sean was the furthest away.
I can't fathom that. Hey.
That
I
guy
can't
jerks
fathom how
off
you-
like nobody's business.
Wow.
So AJ moves to 2 points. We've got Denver in second on 1 point. Joe, Will, and Andy on 0, and Sean out to -2.
Dude, bring up that picture again. That guy's a chronic masturbator if I ever saw one.
That or his girlfriend's the most happiest person in
Well,
the world.
he needs
I honestly think.
He's practiced to hit that button really quick.
All right, question number 9. What is the name of the console next to this PlayStation Vita?
Snatcher.
Dio.
I had Snatcher first.
It's Atari Lynx.
Yeah.
That is an Atari Lynx.
It says it right there.
Yeah, the first
Which
photo
model
was
is
just
it?
Oh,
that's
it
the
didn't
question.
before. Okay, I got you.
Which model though? There's the question.
Well, Denver has now
That
equal
is
the
a
lead. We've
Model
got
1,
AJ
I think.
and Denver out on 2.
Yeah. No, is that the Model 2? I
That's
have
the
one.
2. The shorter, the smaller
If I
one.
lose this
I think
game,
that was Denver's first
it's just
point.
further
Racing.
proof it's
No,
rigged.
that was Denver's second point.
It was?
What do we got next?
All right, question number 10. What is the name of this PS1 title?
Dio.
I heard a scream, but it might have been another sound at the same time.
Belcher.
It's Austin Powers.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you. Duh.
Did you say Austin Powers, Will?
I did say Austin Powers.
Well, that's not correct. So we'll lose.
Fuck
this one.
you.
Oh.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
Okay,
What is
I
it?
was.
Austin Powers. Yes.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. The
It's
game. The
pinball.
game is Austin Powers. The fucking That's a fucking afterthought.
See,
We all know that's Austin Powers, man.
I was going to complain that I said Felcher first, but I was going to say Austin Powers anyway, so I would have lost a point. So that's all good, Will. You can say it.
I screamed BO, and that's all I was going to say.
Pinball, Austin Powers sucks dick. I don't fucking care. It's Austin Powers. Anything is Austin Powers. Fuck you.
Sorry, I was looking for Austin Powers pinball.
Of course.
So moving into round 11, we have a score update of AJ's on 2. We've got Denver on 2. We've got Joe and Andy on 0. Bill's on -1, and then Sean's on
I'm at
-2.
1. I'm at 1.
Hey,
This game's rigged.
I have Denver in there twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
I
problem.
think I have 3 now.
There's the point that he got earlier, Joe.
There it is.
I'm just gonna shit on the rest of this game. None of you guys can answer shit. It's gonna be negative fucking 8 by the time we're done. And
I'm sorry, but I've got the answer written down here as Austin Powers pinball. So.
no, man.
All right, so these next 10 questions are going to be podcast related. Okay, question 11. Besides Will and myself, who was the first person to appear on the PlayStation Collecting podcast twice? I heard a whoop.
Twice? Oh, I'm gonna say it was Andy.
Go. Sorry?
Andy?
Incorrect.
What?
No, we can't go
Was
twice.
it me?
Yeah, it was you.
Joe loses the point. I will allow you guys to keep answering.
Yeah, it's Joe
Is it
Ray.
literally me?
Yeah.
Will, that is incorrect. Does anyone else want to have a shot?
What?
Are we all losing points for this?
Yep.
Then it's got to be. It's got to be Ricky Andre.
Was it Nikolai?
Yeah, this is why I've cancelled out getting points because we'll just got out the right answer.
So how
Right up for everybody.
So I lost a point, right?
Yeah, so you lost a point. I'm not going to take one from Will because we're only going to do one person answering.
I
Question
ruined it.
12. Who was the first podcast guest with a full PS3 set?
Theo.
Voucher.
Me.
Sean? No.
It was me.
Ah, damn it.
That is
no.
incorrect. Sorry, the correct answer was Ballista.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That was
I was gonna say
episode number 5. All right. This might land into the next question. Question 13. How many guests have been on the show with a full PS3 set?
Felcher.
Andy?
Is it 4?
No. So it's actually 8.
Oh.
And for a bonus point, does anyone want to try and name them all?
Jesus.
Negative.
No, moving on. Next question.
So
I
the
think we
answers
stopped
was
at the score.
Ballista,
We're
Ricky,
keeping score.
Evan, and Chris, Rasmus,
Literally,
and Sean.
most of us are negative. I
Is
think.
James Johnson on there?
Denver's the only one who has.
Yeah, James is
Shut
right.
up.
AJ, right? AJ.
We're having a score update. We've got Will on -1, AJ's on 2, Joe's on -1, Sean's on -3, Edward's on 2, and Andy's on -1.
Where this is like playing like what is that? Proximity Mines and Golden.
All right, I need to get the next 4 right to win this shit. So just shut up and.
All right, well, Will, you should get this next one.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Question 14. What was the first episode not to feature Will?
Jesus fucking Christ! I don't
I'll
know.
take
Like, are you looking
the
for
number of the
Are you
episode.
looking for a
Yeah.
number? Like, are you looking for a number?
I Wookie.
All right,
I think it was me with Dstreet.
that's correct. It was
Yeah, I
Joe
was
Dstreet.
there.
Nice.
What episode number? I'm sorry.
It was number 19.
Number 19. Did you say number?
I
19?
knew it was Joe, but I didn't know.
The D Street was the answer.
Oh, no.
Who is the handsomest guest ever on the show?
Fucking
All right,
me.
question. Joe gets another point, so Joe moves
Incorrect.
down to 0.
Yes.
Question 15. How many episodes have had no guests?
Oh!
Will.
I've seen one of them. I don't know.
All right, are you ready for my answer? The answer is 2.
Oh,
That is incorrect.
Fuck you, dude. Yo!
Oh, wow.
Fucking.
Watch it be 3.
So the answer was 3. So episode 1, episode 2, and then episode 8 didn't have a guest.
Wow.
Who's the fucking fucker that flaked on?
Somebody
fucking-
didn't show
it
up
was
on
Paul
one. That was 8, I
Christwhite,
think.
that fucking goddamn Nordic motherfucker.
Someone that Will invited. So.
Yeah, exactly. Paul, fuck you if you're
Will,
listening.
negative
Fuck you.
All right.
Cost me a point now.
Yeah, so Will goes down to -2 or -3.
Yeah, that's what I got right now.
Denver and AJ still both have the lead on 2 points. So it still is anyone's game.
I'm just happy with 0. I'm gonna stop
Wait.
quit answering. Steve.
I should have buzzed on that one and gone for 3.
Is there a round at the end we
Question
can bet
number
all our points?
16. What segment don't we use anymore? Wiki, yep, Joe.
We don't do the Fixie name that game.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Joe goes up to 1
I mean,
point.
I feel like I have an inside advantage on that because I do the segments.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but Will's a host. You'd think he has an advantage too.
He's the
Yeah,
playing around with-
I'm also fucking 7 beers deep, so fuck you guys.
You guys, I'm gonna kick your asses this trivia thing.
All right, question number 17. How many guests were from the Netherlands?
2
Belcher.
I don't know any of this stuff, bro.
Yeah, it's
I heard
Belcher.
Belcher. Andy?
2. 2?
Correct. Andy got it right.
I
Andy
really
moves
had
to
dinner
0
last.
points.
Yeah.
Rasmus Nygaard and who was the other one? Fucking was it Tristan?
No, Rasmus is Denmark. We had
Yeah,
Tristan
same
from
thing.
the Netherlands, and we had Dirk from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Okay, this next one might get a few of you guys, but we all know this one. Question 19. What episode first featured the theme song?
Belcher.
Andy.
Okay, technicality. Are we talking about the theme song or the theme video?
Theme song. First
song.
appearance of the
I
song.
don't want to answer because I don't want to lose a point. So someone else. Can
You've
Too
buzzed
late.
in, Andy.
No.
I heard.
It's
I
like
heard Will
Jeopardy.
yell. No, I
I'm
heard
sorry,
Will
but
yell.
Andy, you've buzzed in. I'll give you 10 seconds, otherwise I won't take it.
Okay. Fuck. It's
Lucky 13.
4.
PlayStation.
Yeah, you should have got this one right because you were the guest. It's episode 3.
Oh, fuck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. I always think it was like episode 19. Jesus.
No, it was episode 3. I went back and I'm like, oh my god.
Who did your theme song?
Will singing.
That's Will?
And then Joe came over it as well. So it's Will and Joe.
Oh wow.
Big Z knows how terrible my memory is, and so I'm fucking. This is all your fault. Fuck you, dude.
All right. Now, this final question, you're each going to have a chance to answer. Whoever gets it right will get 2 points. Whoever gets it wrong will lose 1 point. Furthest away will lose 1 point.
Oh my goodness.
If you listen to the entire podcast from episode 1 to 49, how many hours would it take?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
I'm
gonna
going to need an
be.
answer from all of you.
Okay.
It's gonna be 100 hours.
It's gonna be about. I'm gonna say
80
roughly,
hours.
It's gonna be about 78.
Okay.
I
Andy,
will
78.
go-
Will called out 100. Sean said 80.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say
I'm 80.
151.
I'm gonna
gonna
say
go-
I'm
51.
gonna say 110.
And AJ?
I'm going to go with 115.
So I can confirm the closest was actually Will.
Really?
Because the answer was 98 hours.
Really? I thought average of 3 hours
No,
was
No,
50 episodes. Is it average of 2 hours?
about
I think
2
it's
hours.
Yeah, we've had
Oh,
some that
okay.
go for 90 minutes, some that go for 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, ours went for like 3 and a
furthest
half.
away was Chris, so I have to take a point away from Chris, which means the winner
Oh,
of the 50th episode
motherfucker.
of Pigsy's Quiz and the second time winning, going undefeated, is AJ. Congratulations.
Hey.
Denver, fucking. I believe if the question was which is the longest episode we had, I would believe it was your episode.
I mean, that was one of the longest ones.
Who's what do you say? My my earphone was out.
I would say if the trivia, if the question was which is the longest episode, one of yours is probably the longest.
Man, we did like 3.5 hours or something.
We didn't go that long.
I thought it was, yeah.
Mark says, which episode did Will not go to the toilet?
Never. Episode yet to come.
I gotta go take me a dump.
An episode that only goes for 25 minutes.
Dude, I'm fucking old. I have fucking issues. Now, excuse me. I'm going to go change my fucking Depends. Fuck you guys.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I don't wear Depends.
No, but really.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go make a quick cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for
Coffee.
You guys
So, hey,
get
where
back,
you
I
guys?
might go make a cup of
Where
coffee.
is
Boston.
Joe Rad, AJ, Andy? Where are you guys in the U.S.? Oh, well, I guess Andy's not, but where are you guys at?
I'm
from
neighbors with Figsy.
Okay.
I'm from outside of Boston. I'm from New England.
Boston, okay.
Mhm.
AJ, where are you from?
I am actually from East Tennessee. So,
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, like right near North Carolina. So I'm 30 minutes.
Where are
away.
you from,
Yeah.
Denver?
Come on, I want to lay ya.
It's like a Phoenix resale where he's not from Phoenix.
I know you cannot be from Denver.
I forgot about that guy. Phoenix
I can't watch his videos anymore. Like, I used to like them, but now that I just can't watch them anymore. Like, it's
Who's
every
like a
video. I bought a full
Reezy
N64 collection to flip. Good for you.
He does have multiple copies of Amore, but so I'll give him that.
That was gold. I did see that episode.
I don't know. I don't mind reselling. I'm not like against resellers. Everybody resells, but like I just don't like people that's all they do. I guess
Exactly.
Like, if you have
Like,
no passion for collecting, you're not.
It's
You're not
inevitable if you collect.
like
It's inevitable. But
but like if I see a box of games and there's something amazing in it, my first thought is like, oh man, look at all that money. I'm like, I'm gonna actually own this. Holy crap!
and
You know
get
what I
some of your
mean?
money back.
And then
Yeah.
I'll sell all this other stuff. I don't care, but there's at least something in there that I'm excited about. You know what I mean? Like,
I was at a garage sale and there was an original Xbox with like 20 games in it. It was there for $10. And I walked up to the guy at his like fold up table at the edge of his garage. And I was buying some other stuff or something, but this guy like ran over behind me, goes, I'll give you $40 for that, to the guy. And the guy like looked at him and he looked at me. I was like, dude, I already have this in my hands. Like, I'm buying this. Right. And he was kind of it was kind of awkward situation. But the guy's coming over my shoulder, who is a reseller, obviously, saying, I'll give you more for that. And I got it in my hands. That's claimed, And it's like, will you get the fuck out of here?
You should have just went, oh, I got Tourette's.
Piece
And
of
just
shit.
went,
But yeah, it's we have a ton of resellers in Denver. Like, you cannot. I'm sure in Boston,
they're everywhere.
everywhere probably.
Combed
but
over.
dude, it's just like they head out at like 7, 8 in the morning. I don't even go.
You have to
garage
do
sale.
that. You have to
shop
do that.
anymore.
If you want to go garage sailing, you have to get up at 7 a.m. and you have to be there.
I
at
gave
8
up like
a.m.
3 years ago. It's out there. Everybody knows about it now.
Have
They have
any of
eBay
you
on their
guys-
phone.
Have any of you guys ever traveled the states and then found like a certain state that has easy to find games in other places? Like, if you go to Seattle, is it easier to find retro games compared to going to New York? Or do you think that's a thing?
Oh,
I
that's the
think
thing.
if you stop in
Even
small
find them,
towns,
the prices are going to be higher. I found in Seattle every game that I ever thought of. Kuon was on the shelves, and Ruler Rose was in this shop, and Persona on PS1 here,
Wow.
and but they're all just overpriced, all their eBay prices.
the best luck I've had is stopping in small towns at pawn shops. Like, if I'm stopping for gas, I'd always check if there's a pawn shop in that town, and they don't have people buying in these like little tiny towns. If they have a pawn shop, I usually hit that up and you can find some good deals.
Yeah, you have to. For New England, it's you got to drive far away from the cities. Period. You have to go out in the boonies, and like you can find stuff in Maine and Vermont a lot because there's just hundreds of miles between every goddamn town. It's like you'll find somebody who's just you can get a deal and find rare stuff because no one will drive out there to get it.
Yeah, no.
So it's an hour from everyone. So people will be like, I have like something rare. So if you're willing to drive an hour and a half to get it, you can go get it and get a deal. But it's just such a, it's
I'm gonna go make another coffee. I'll be back.
Go for it.
Right.
And we all know that I'm from Long Island. So.
Yeah. Well,
are we hostless right now?
Before.
Yeah, we are.
We're taking the show over.
Anarchy, man.
Well, it's time for a new segment I just made up. It's
New
called
segment. Yes.
Everything I can come up on the fly would be a bad
Well,
idea.
Joe, you are like the unofficial third host type thing. So there you go.
We're going to have to do an over-under on how many times Will takes a piss.
I mean, he said.
So
I'm assuming.
I think he's only been on 2 so far today, right?
Well, we could do it's almost like squares, like football squares. We just have we sell 1 through 10. Someone picks a number, but puts in $10.
Do bingo.
Rules there.
Bingo cards.
if I may say something, in regards to your question about going across the U.S. and stuff, different states, I've even noticed that living in a small town where I live and then going to a big city like a couple hours away, what you can find is radically different, even just a couple hours away.
Do you mean price-wise or just variety-wise?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
Like where I'm at, it's a bit easier to find rarer games for a bit cheaper. But I went to a bigger city, and almost everything good, like you guys were saying, is super overpriced. Yeah, and that's like a 3 or 4 hour trip. It's that much of a difference sometimes. So.
I just got a huge lot of PlayStation stuff, Super Nintendo, and it was a friend of mine that I went to high school with, and I hadn't talked to him for like 10, 15 years, and we were friends on Facebook, and he hits me up and says, "Hey, man, I know you're into video games. I'm going like minimalist lifestyle. I'm buying a RV and traveling to the United States. I want you to have this." And that's why I think it's like super important to everybody I know, and I think as you get older, like I'm in real estate, and for my job, I'm a commercial real estate broker. So people will be like, "You do what? You play a lot of video games?" Like, yeah, that's what I do. But I just try to let everybody I know, hey, I'm a huge collector, and then every now and then someone just gives me a box of stuff because they want it to go to me. They want it to live on.
That's the same with me. I work in people's houses on their boilers all day long, so I see everything in their basements. And it's always sitting in the corner, so nice. and I'm always like, "What are you guys doing with that?" And they're always like, "Well, we're bringing it to the dump." I'm like, "No, I'll take it." I mean, I've gotten box Turbo Graphics for free. I've gotten so many consoles, hundreds and hundreds of games. And I live in a pretty rural area, so gaming in general in my area. Nobody's into it. I'm probably the only person in my area that actually collects games. It's until I go about an hour and a half up the island or whatnot. That's where you find the stores, and that's where you can find some of the grails that you've been looking for or whatnot. But
Sean, where are you at?
I'm on Long Island.
Long Island, okay.
Yeah.
So that must be super competitive too, right?
Well, like I said, the area that I live is like rural, like farm country.
Oh, okay.
So there's really nothing by me. Civilization probably starts about an hour away, and that's where competition. If you go to the thrift stores or something like that, you're not finding anything.
Is Long Island like Jersey or like up going?
That's
up
New York.
Oh, okay.
New York.
Yep.
Yeah.
Long Island's where New York, your city.
Whenever I think of Long Island, I think of New York City.
Yeah.
Just never being from that area. It's like in my head, I'm always like, I always forget that there's other parts that are rural.
Yeah. I'm in wine country. So.
One of the things I wanted to point out, Denver, is like you said, I think if you're into collecting, networking, and just expressing that to everyone you know all the time is very important, because where I work at a school, like a college, and there's just thousands of people that work there, and I constantly will mention just randomly, be like, "Hey guys, just so you know," because I have the room and people see my games, and I'm just like, I'm not, if anybody knows anybody at all and they have any games, I'm like, I don't care what it is, I'm not specific. I'm like, anything you got, you let me know. I'll take a peek. I don't care if it's
Yeah.
PC, Game Boy, Nintendo, so whatever. Just let me know. And I've had tons of people just.
Well, what I was saying before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But,
go for it.
But what I was saying before, and I didn't finish my thought on it, was that, I will list businesses for sale, and I have sellers and I have buyers. I'm what's called a transaction broker, and then I do the deal for the sale of the business. I do restaurants and bars. Every now and then a seller will find my channel, my YouTube channel, because like they have a kid or something. They go, that guy's Denver Gamer or something. Like not very. It's happened like 2 or 3 times, but they'll figure out through my social media. They'll be looking me up and they'll be like, and then they'll come to me and say, hey, looks like you have a YouTube channel. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, what are you doing to sell my place? And I'm like, well, it's like, I'm not just sitting here playing video games all day long. I'm trying to sell your business for you. But it's just funny because they'll be like, we just get like a bad rap sometimes, like being gamers. Like everybody thinks we live in like a basement somewhere, like their mom's basement.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they really
do.
They have no idea.
I separate my work and my collecting time. It's just weird to me. I don't know if I'm going on a tangent, but sorry, Sean.
One of your buyers is sitting in chat right now going, what's he doing selling my house? He's on the podcast.
Hey, Joe, we need to make a meme where it's sweating. You sweating, and then a thing that says, it's been 8 minutes since you've told someone that you collect video games.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
What were you saying, Sean?
No, Joe made me have a thought. Like the other day, a buddy of mine called me. He texted me, and he texted me some pictures. He says, you want any of this? Just go into the dump. And it was the most random stuff. It was a Nintendo Power Pad, and a joystick for the original Nintendo and stuff. I said, for one, why do you just have this random stuff? And two, yes, I'm taking that. Don't bring it to the dump,
Yeah,
it's just very, it's funny how things like that always happen.
Yeah.
So
Back to the networking. In regard to the networking thing, it's crazy the most random places that you will get, gifted games from. When I was at one point, I had a teacher reach out to me. I went to school with, and she what's going on the microphone? But
Will's fondling his microphone again.
Will's deep throating his microphone.
She's like, hey, I got a bunch of gaming stuff, and she gave me a complete in-box Dreamcast, like 4 or 5 games for it, and an NES system.
That's right.
So it's important that you just make as many connections. I fully agree.
Yeah.
Will, what the fuck are you doing?
Will's going for the Lenny mic stand.
I've had a lot.
Guys, before we lose Will, let's get to Will's final segment because we have some more memes.
I've had a lot to drink. There we go.
Please cut that, Joe.
Oh no, we're doing it. Everybody sing.
So I asked Will during the week what if he could get the best memes of the PlayStation Collectors podcast for us. But before that, Will made a meme for the Patreon. So as you guys heard, me and Will started a Patreon podcast, and this is the thumbnail that Will originally made.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I can't help you.
Oh.
No.
That's me and Will in a flooded basement.
I know what that's about.
Yeah.
What? This is a new meme. 5 stages of acceptance and upset. Yeah. No, this one shouldn't.
I think I posted this one in the group. I just added them all.
I hate unskippable cutscenes.
It's true though.
There's no reason that you can't skip it, especially on a second.
Or on a controller where you press X, you press start, you just start bashing every button, and you still can't skip it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Men in real life and men in video games.
Yep. So
I don't think that's men. My wife keeps me fat so I can't run away.
No, dude, that's
not me.
It's totally me on the right. I like to dress up as a girl in PUBG. The eShop and 3DS hack guys.
Hell yeah. I'm going to mod like 5 of them. Can't wait.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, my children. There will be no food tonight. Somebody pirated a game in 1995. Piracy is crime.
Yeah, someone uploaded a theme track to YouTube.
Show Bob's and Vegeta.
Oh no.
Joe Bob's and Vegeta.
I think this one's got Sean's name all over it.
Yeah. Big flex.
Yeah, fucking. I can't believe he was sponsored by Atari. It's fucking crazy.
Oh no shit! Look at that.
Did you guys hear about Atari buying up loads of retro games IPs recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
May as well. Welcome to the gang, kid. We got Steel and Steve, Murder and Mike, and Misty.
Hey,
What
it's
did
my
Misty do? Misty, she gave us all the crippling hentai addiction. When she sees your podcast.
Oh my god!
Damn.
We're getting taken off YouTube after
I
this.
don't remember that one.
10-year-old me making account name 69XXX420. I fucked your mom. 30-plus-year-old me stuck with it because that's for all my games.
Yeah.
Happened to all of us.
Me, I'm firm on my price. Single moms, you've ruined my children's
Yes. Oh
Christmas.
my god. So ridiculous.
Yeah.
This next one's an original.
Yeah. One day, son, all this will be yours.
I hope so.
This is the only one I actually went viral, a little semi-viral, I would say. But anyway, what else we got? What are you in for? I opened my sealed games. Dude, what the fuck? Come on.
That's a conversation Will and I have every day.
Jesus saves after every level.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jesus uses save states, I think.
Also got the world ending me, and that's my Afro Samurai. Sean, go first, motherfucker. Video game, same video game except it's on the screen.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
no one hurts my feelings. Thanks.
Yo, this is disturbing.
I hate
Oh,
collapse.
Jesus.
Oh no.
What's that
No.
word?
It's literally nightmare fuel.
Fucking every Silent Hill fan sees fog.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a classic. The new map for GTA. It's a cock and balls. In case you
Is
wonder,
it?
mine.
Oh.
That's the old twig and
Oh, I
Giggleberry.
see it now.
Oh, jeez.
Pokemon porn. Me. Also me after I finish.
Dude.
When the guy from Facebook Marketplace sees your post selling the game you bought from him for $10, now selling for $100.
Figsy.
Paco Gutierrez, age 9, always wanted a Nintendo console. However, due to extremely poor living in Venezuela, it was just a distant dream. Using his creativity with the help from his uncle, he made a cardboard Super Mario game, posted it on YouTube, and the video went viral. Thanks to the video, Nintendo CEO Doug Bowser personally traveled to Venezuela to give Paco a cease and desist order and sue his family for $200 million. That's a long one, but it's fucking classic. Fucking Nintendo, litigious motherfuckers. This one speaks for itself.
It's classic.
Does that hurt you, Figsy?
I don't know. I still buy it every year.
Oh, fucking
You like a
shit.
sport game, you like a sport game. It is what it is.
That's it.
I own every Tiger Golf.
Cashier, your daughter's gonna love that game.
All of us.
No, not all of us. Fucking, I collect
Some
man
of us.
games. Fuck you guys. Anyway, woman nearly decapitated after flying turtle smashes her car into her car windscreen. Fuck
Holy
you,
hell.
Luigi, you bastard. All right, what's next? Is that it? My underwear watching me buy another video game.
That's the Big Mac thing.
Dude,
That's the truth.
I got 2 pair of underwear I need to throw out.
$6 for
just
a
like,
Big Mac.
Dude, like
out and then
2 years ago, my girlfriend was just like, "Your shirts are 20 years old and all have holes in them. Will you stop buying fucking games for and buy some shirts, please?" I was like, "Okay, you're right."
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I bought like a pack of Hanes 10 shirt. That's all. $20.
I need to buy another 6-pack underwear, man. I'm serious. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I only my digital game to save space. Whoosh! Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Fucking digital games.
This is one of my
Please,
favorites.
if you can hear my voice. No use. He's in a deep coma. Let's sell his PlayStation Collection. What the fuck?
What?
No.
That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Being an adult means you get to stare at these every day, but never actually get to play.
Yeah.
Because you're too tired after work.
Shit.
Fuck that fucking. And
I got my OLED Switch.
Does
Very nice. Very nice. I gotta say, the memes are top notch, friend.
Yes, thank you. That was the best of meme time. Meme time, greatest hits. There we go.
We have got one more segment for you guys, and we just have one quick thing to bring up. And it is
PCP news.
Yeah, that's right. Where everybody here is on PCP. Go!
And I think the main topic to bring up will be a discussion for all of us, and that's the recent acquisition that got blocked, and that was Microsoft trying to buy Activision, and it got blocked in the UK. It's been approved in a bunch of countries. It's been approved in Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Japan, Brazil. I know there's a couple more countries on the list, but so far it's not approved in the UK. Pretty much anywhere in Europe, North America, Canada, Australia.
So what does that mean, but if it's approved in certain places and not approved in others when it comes to actually the buying of it? Like,
does that mean we're not going to see Call of Duty in Japan?
Yeah.
PS5, only on
that
Xbox,
doesn't make any
which is
sense,
weird because Japan doesn't really sell Xbox games. So,
U.S. and Europe, man, my guess would be their most important markets. That
Yes,
getting blocked in both.
If they don't have that, they wouldn't bother, I don't think.
Yeah, Europe. I mean, at this point, because fucking England was Brexit and said "fuck you" to the rest of the EU. It's like, okay, great, but your input is minimal. Sorry, UK people, but I would say Europe and US and Canada are probably the
Xbox
biggest.
sells games. There's a comment that's really funny. Radio to
now one thing I don't understand. All right, so they stopped it. They stopped it, but I mean, does that mean they can still do it for the rest of the world? Because
I'm not sure exactly how this works.
There's nothing region locked anymore, so you can just import your game then.
It all depends on. I think it's going to be a majority, and every country or every major player in the game is going to have their fucking say, and it's going to fucking weigh out.
It's a good point you've got there, Sean. Because what does it actually mean? Like, does it mean that you're not allowed to do business in those countries that are disapproving it? Does that mean you're not allowed to sell the games in that country? There's no clear.
Are they going to digitally block it from the console? But then you can change your area.
But the reason
are they going to put region locks on it?
Some of the reasons for it were. I think the reason for the UK or the EU was that they came back and said, no, we don't believe it should go ahead because it would give Microsoft the monopoly on cloud games and it would let them move things to exclusive to the cloud and just, I don't know.
Well,
I really don't think Xbox will. I don't think Xbox is going to ever stop Call of Duty being on the PS5 or something anyway.
No, it's too much money.
I mean, they're in to make money.
Yeah.
Well, Xbox has said in the past, we'll give you. I think it's like 2 or 3 years. You got 3 years.
10
Is
years.
it 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah,
exclusivity.
Yeah.
You got 10 years of fucking Sony, and after that, it's fucking exclusive.
So have you guys?
Yeah, just write a new contract.
It wasn't released public, and what was in the contract, Sony completely disagreed with. But we're not going to actually see the terms that they wanted. It might have been a year exclusive on the Xbox first. or you only get to play certain maps, or you only get to do this. You know, we don't actually get to see what their terms was, and it's obviously been rejected. So it's not going to be just straightforward. 10 years and then we'll give you everything. It's it's going to be we'll give you a little bit and we're going to slowly pull it away.
Do you think there could be some fallout from it where like Activision are now actively annoyed at Sony for blocking this and then try and stop them from releasing games on their platform moving forward? Or do you reckon they wouldn't make that business decision? They just, business as usual? Because I wonder how Activision actually feels about it being blocked. Like if they've got anger towards Sony or it's just a business thing and they don't really care. I don't know.
Teslas, man.
Activision / Blizzard, they're just trying to fucking sell the shit. They fucking take it.
Oh yeah,
take it.
Yeah, for the money.
Take it.
Offering, yeah.
Take it with all our fucking anti fucking women bullshit that we got going on.
Sexual harassment in the office.
Thank you. Take it with all our sexual harassment bullshit we got going on. Just take it off our hands. We don't want it anymore. The fucking assholes at the top want to sell it.
Is the Cosby Room included in the deal?
The Cosby Room is included.
I know it's in fear of the monopoly. I know it's in fear of the monopoly and all that, but I wouldn't mind that because it's been so long that everything is available on every console. I like console exclusives. It'll just make PlayStation make a PlayStation exclusive. I mean, that's
what I was gonna say. I want them to do it so they'll make a fucking Killzone. A good
Resistance.
Yes, like they'll compete.
SOCOM's owned by Sony.
Yeah.
Like I have a 5 I have a 5 and a Series X. I've never turned the Series X on. There's no reason to. I have everything on PS5.
Yeah. Everything I would get for my Xbox, I'd probably get the PC version because it's all crossover anyway. I'd rather just play on PC.
I do have Game Pass, which is a pretty good deal.
I use it to play.
Yeah, I got Game Pass too.
Guys, it's not just Call of Duty, man. Tony Hawk.
That's the thing.
It's fucking.
That's true.
That's all I can think of. But
Spyro as well.
Yeah, Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro, a fucking goddamn fucking Sony mascot.
Yep.
I mean, there's more. It's more than just fucking Call of Duty at fucking stake. But shit, 10 years. That's plenty of time for people to get over it. You know what I mean?
But that was just for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Hey guys, that leads to another question that I had for the podcast, and that was to do with the Steam Deck. And I know a few of you guys have the Steam Deck, so it's perfect to talk about it. And so it's a big question on YouTube right now. How can you play Game Pass games on the Steam Deck?
Okay, so a Steam Deck runs SteamOS natively, and that's how it comes out of the box. If you want to install Windows on your Steam Deck, there's a fair bit of hoops to run through if you're technically knowledge, and you can get it to run. So if you wanted to play Game Pass games for the PC on a Steam Deck natively, you have to install Windows on there. If you want to play Xbox Game Pass games on a Steam Deck through the Steam OS, you can't. You actually have to run the Edge browser and stream them to it. So basically, people are asking Sony, or basically shouting to Sony, saying, please make a native Linux app that allows your games to run on the Steam Deck without having to stream them. And that's what people want, but I don't think that's ever going to happen anytime soon. I think it's a pretty hard thing for Sony to do. But
have you seen
maybe
the ROG Ally that's coming out, Andy?
Yep. Yeah,
that thing looks badass, man. That's what I'd get to play Game Pass. That has Windows installed, I believe. It comes with Windows out of the box.
The thing with the Steam Deck, and the reason why the Steam Deck is such a good product, is the ecosystem. Like the amount of people that are currently using it compared to the other ones, all the mods and all the things, the community around it, is why people go towards the Steam Deck as being better than all those other ones. Even if its performance isn't as good as the other ones, it's because it's got the most amount of support. But who knows what's going to happen in the future? The handheld PC gaming end market, I guess, because of the Switch, has only just started to rear its head, and who knows where it's going to go.
So I want a Steam Deck. My primary reason to get it is to get PCSX2 on it and play PlayStation 2 games on the Steam Deck. That's like my main. That's expensive, but that'd be great. The smaller the screen for PS2 games, the better it looks.
It's great. Yeah.
I've heard that thing is emulation beast.
It is, yeah, and it'll run GameCube games at like 3x resolution, so at a higher resolution than what it normally would on an old CRT, and it runs them flawlessly. Like it just runs them
awesome.
great. Yeah, that's worth it for that. If you haven't thought of getting one, I'd suggest getting one because it's the best purchase I've made in a long time. Like I can lay in bed at night time before bed and play a PC game, and I don't have to fire up the computer and stuff. I can just play it, a relatively good game, not like a AAA title. I mean, you can try and play Hogwarts Legacy on there, but it's not the best experience. But yeah, just like indie games, random indie games and older PC games, it's great.
If you want to play a game for an hour and 20 minutes and burn your hands, you should definitely play one of those brand new games. The Steam Deck it gets crazy hot when you're running something intense. And
fans
are not quiet. It's like it is loud, man. Like so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys? What do you guys do? Did any of you guys get the dock add-on for the Steam Deck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that included with it, or is that extra?
No,
I can't remember.
It's a third party thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have an official one coming out, but I don't think it's out yet, right? Does it ever come out?
Not. It hasn't come out yet.
Forever.
The Steam Deck is a weird thing because it's like you could use it as a computer, but I wouldn't really recommend trying to use it as a computer. It's really is still just a game console at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. It could be used as a computer, but its primary purpose is just playing games on the go. I wouldn't try and use it as a PC. But you can dock it into a TV and play it with any controller, any Bluetooth controller will work.
Yeah, you can.
What you were saying about
if you want to.
Sorry.
What you were saying about when the Steam Deck heats up reminds me of playing like hardcore computer games as a kid on a laptop. That shouldn't be playing games, and it literally burns your legs. I bought one of those fans that you could put laptops on that had like fans inbuilt, so it would cool the laptop down.
So there's a weird thing with Steam Deck owners where if you're playing it, when the deck heats up, the fumes and stuff basically in the factory when they put components onto boards, they use a thing called flux. And basically, when the Steam Deck heats up, you can start smelling the flux fumes, and basically people that get Steam Decks do a weird thing where they sniff the deck, like sniff the vents, and they're called deck sniffers.
What the fuck?
Deck sniffer. And
oh my god!
People sniff their decks. Like when it gets hot, you sniff the vents at the top. Good old deck.
Fucking deck sniffer.
What are you doing over there, deck sniffer?
Dude, that sounds like a kink I can get into. Fuck shit.
So now anybody who has one, we're gonna be like, yo, I ain't into that. I ain't one of them. Sniff my deck. All right, I just like playing games.
I was getting that fuck smell the other day when I blew up my N64 trying to mod it to an HDMI.
Hey, Joe. Joe, could you pull my PC and
fuck you from here? There we go. Yeah, kill my PC. Thank you. I'm going to mobile.
All right.
We're swaying, guys.
I'm worried. We're not going to take a piss with him, are we?
Are we doing this?
No way.
So this isn't the Patreon.
Patreon level 96.
No.
What is happening?
Oh no! We're gonna
this is not working.
The podcast right now.
What is going on?
Live time. Oh no!
Podcast after dark.
About to turn into a World Star video. What's going on?
Take it easy, guys. I'm just fucking.
You probably needed a smoke.
Carry on, gentlemen. There's nothing.
You got us worried. We thought you were getting your slug out or something.
Yeah.
Nothing fantastic going on here.
Maybe he's pissing.
Earlier.
How's the garden going, Will?
Sorry.
I can show you the garden if you like.
Yeah.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
Well, hold on.
What's going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
What is happening right now?
Jesus.
What segment is this?
Will takes a piss.
This is
only 2 hours, guys. I told him we're doing a 4-hour podcast, and he's like fuck, we are.
You guys come on me. All right, somebody get him a shot or an iced tea from Long Island.
I do need more coffee though, so I shall also return at the moment.
We're 2 hours,
We get
40 minutes.
the same thing. All
What's
right.
that?
We got the same freaking
Wait,
type of
are
money,
they
man.
Yeti? Are they Yetis? Are they Yetis? Who's dropping the Yeti?
Mine's a Yeti.
Oh wow, that's kind of scary. Eh?
I rock the OG,
Press points.
No.
but I work from home, so I
Mine's
just have like 20 of these.
Chill out. I gotta rip off. I gotta reprint knockoff fucking.
Chill out.
I got this from
no way.
fantasymugs.com. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back.
In regards,
Did you
to
guys see the
sorry.
the
Go ahead.
PS5 Final Fantasy stuff that they're coming out with in Japan only?
What's
The
it
side
called?
plates and the controller.
Yeah, it's coming out in Australia too. It looks so good. So it must
Oh,
be
I thought it was
good.
only Japan only. Yeah, the side. It's nice that they're actually going to do custom side plates now.
Oh yeah,
Of their
for sure,
own.
for sure.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to sell them separately. It's only going to be if you buy the bundle.
So it's a console with custom side panels, basically.
I don't know. I saw the box for for the bundle, and the box had white sides, and then I saw pictures of the side plates. So,
The side plates coming off so easily does bring another issue later on with collector's editions of people swapping out, like a fucked old one that's just a normal PlayStation with, plates from, I don't know, say they made a Splatoon as a Nintendo game. Say they made a Last of Us special edition. Yeah.
right.
So the one I found's got the North American rating on it. I don't know if it's legit or not.
You been into Grandpa's old cough medicine there, buddy?
He's gone. What the hell?
Not letting me out.
He was celebrating number 50.
That was Mr. Leahy. Fuck off.
But now, in regards to the whole thing with people switching out systems, I mean, they've been doing that for ages. So
Yeah.
Terrible photo, but that's what we're talking about.
Kind of
Yeah.
looks like
It's
a
dope.
black PlayStation with a sticker on it, really, doesn't it?
It is a nice design if you look at a non-blurry photo. Just Google Final Fantasy faceplates PS5 and it'll pop up.
But is it just the black one with a sticker on it? Because even the controller just looks like a black controller. Standard.
There's a lot of them, like gold embossing flake on the controller. It very similar. It reminded me a lot of the Hogwarts controller
Yeah,
that
very
they put
similar.
out.
Which you don't get that in North America, do you? That was only
No, we got the Hogwarts one, but you had to buy it through the PlayStation stores. It's really hard to get.
yeah, it's a FOMO.
I'm not a controller guy.
No.
That goddamn Hogwarts controller looks like a Disney princess controller.
It does.
I've
But
said the name before.
But literally, when they dropped, like 10 minutes later, this pieces of shit got them on eBay for $400-500. Like, it's just
Yeah, but that's with everything these days.
I know it
Yeah.
sucks. But why?
I mean, even stuff that
why?
isn't popular, like even the limited run games that no one cares about, are still on eBay the second they drop.
How do people scalp things pre-eBay? That's what I want to know.
Are you guys talking about the Hogwarts controller? Because I'm still
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
salty about it. Yeah, dude. I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
had it in
Well,
my
you-
cart.
you-
1 second,
you-
couldn't buy the freaking thing. Like, oh man, still pissed.
Man,
Still so
You'd meet a guy in a shady parking lot and buy a Cabbage
Exactly,
Patch doll. That's what you would do.
Oh, yeah, because Cabbage Patch.
Me- Guy walks up in a French coat. I got some good shit here, guys.
I did just pre-order the. Did you see the strictly limited IREM box set for the PS5 and PS4?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I ordered
that
the
was
full
cool.
collection.
That just went up today.
There
I
was
wanted to get it
something.
for Switch and PS4, but I just couldn't. It was too expensive. It was like $320. I was like,
It was Switch, PS4, PS5.
yeah.
Yeah. They have a box set of all 5, and then they have a box set of all the collector's editions. That was like $500.
No.
I was
Oh,
like,
that
no.
was cool actually. Did you guys see the Bubble
Yeah.
for Friends collector's edition that only has
No,
47 copies?
Yeah.
And hang
47?
on, 47, and there's 80% stock availability. So they've literally sold like 5 of them.
What'd you say? There's how many copies?
There's 47, and there's 80% still available.
And what is this we're talking about? Is a controller?
I'll pull it up. It's a collector's
edition for pub.
Terrible looking PS4 game.
It's not a terrible game. It's just it's
I have,
very expensive.
I have it for the I have it for the Switch, but not the collector's edition.
There won't be 47 after the. There won't be there after the podcast.
Overpriced. Yeah. You get a couple plushies, you get a game, and
it literally looks like
how much is
a toy.
Honey, you want to get on the show?
That's been up there for like it's been up there for like 2 years, a year at least.
Oh, strictly limited. Okay,
$150 for.
Because I got that for the Switch, like a year and a half, 2 years ago from them, and it was the same. It had to be the same bundle.
So $149.99.
No,
limited games, limited release, individually numbered, limited to 47 copies worldwide, and there's 82% left.
I'm surprised.
That's got to be a typo.
But I know they came through this room. I would too. There are no other option.
Huh?
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 What? Repeat that, Sonny.
I feel like we're the toilet at the moment. Like,
did you, Sean?
we're inside the toilet, and he's gonna piss on us.
Did you pick up which set of the Irem collection did you get? I got the PS. The full set.
I got the PS.
The collector's edition one.
I got the PS5 version of that.
Yeah,
of what you got.
I have almost every PS4 shmup, so I have to. I'm so freaking committed to PS4 in that regard. Like, I can't do it, but I really am.
Yeah.
I think I'm sick, so I think I might buy
Can I get on the show?
Switch ones as single releases because I can't afford to buy.
What do you want?
I was thinking the same way for the Switch.
Hey, look, I got to play the game.
Cool.
I was thinking the same thing for the Switch because I want the Switch versions also.
So bad. Me too, Sean.
Unfortunately, with the box set, we're going to be waiting until 2024. Probably 25. Strictly limited.
I'm curious are they going to send out like the sleeve with just the first game and then send us the other games, or are we going to have to wait till all 5 come out and it's going to, because that'll be freaking 2028, bro.
It said 2024. Like that's what it said on the site. Yeah.
Funny that you say that because Limited Run Games did the Shantae collection and the slipcover to come out, and you didn't.
Yeah, no.
Wait for that to be made.
I have a question.
I still have the box for the slipcover, and I'm still waiting on one game from them, so they're not in the slipcover, just an empty slipcover.
I ended up selling mine to Brady.
I have a question.
What was your question about
games? Has there ever been like a instance where they've put something on their site and you could buy it and then you have to come to get it, but then it just never happened? Like the product never came out, everyone got refunded, or has that never happened? Like, does the products that they put up there always get printed and come out?
I'm not aware of any that they've refunded, not Limited Run Games.
Yeah. Not refunded.
Unless it's Patreon.
Dude, I ordered 2 copies of the Streets of Rage special edition or whatever, but I ordered the wrong I ordered like Switch. I meant to order PlayStation. I ordered 2 copies, dude, and to get them to refund it so I could buy the PlayStation version was such a pain in the ass. Limited Run Games does not like to do refunds.
No.
At all. Like it's
even
I was
when
like,
it's
dude, I'm gonna buy the other copy. Just can you switch it? No. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, I remember I bought a game twice on accident, and they were like, "Well, I guess we'll refund it, but normally we don't do this," and blah blah blah, and this other stuff. And I'm just like,
company.
I'm like, "Come on, man."
Yeah,
like
I could do this the hard way.
Don't do that; they'll block you.
It's just frustrating because it's like, they did it. They didn't give me too hard of a time, but even the tone was like really like kind of annoying. I'm like, I've spent thousands of dollars with your company. You can look at every receipt. You know what I mean?
I've gone without food.
Bought an extra game on accident.
Well, what gets tough is they do those like monthly deals where they're like, this is everything coming out this month, and they have like the big bundle
mega bundle.
Yeah.
Like, damn, man, I'm spending like $500 a month or $700 a month to get all that stuff.
Did you guys know that there's a Limited Run Games release that does not work properly without an update?
Yeah, it's Doom, right?
There's multiple limited run games.
There's
that don't
multiple.
really got updates.
Oh, really?
Oh.
This is one of them. It's Night Trap on the Vita.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
You have this thing. If you want to play this, you have to install an update. So
hold my
Isn't
beer.
that really, really old game from like the
Sega CD.
Sega CD. It's like it's a slumber party or something. No.
Where did you?
There it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you move?
It was the old interactive game.
Yeah,
like
it was
with
an
real
interactive game.
It's awesome, dude.
VCR vision back in the day or something.
It's a full motion video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just finished my Sega CD set, so.
Oh,
Nice,
that's awesome,
nice.
man. Like the whole, you have the entire NTSC.
Yeah, I've got everything.
Oh man,
I have 3 sets. I have the 32X, the Dreamcast, and the Sega CD set.
congrats.
that's impressive, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
No,
Genesis
Very-
is gonna
very
be
nice.
tough.
No, in regards to the Sega
Some
CD stuff, what for
serious
you was the
Killer
hardest
stuff.
one to find?
Believe it or not, so I got a lot of so my brother sold me his collection. Okay, so I bought. It was expensive. I paid him over about 2.5 years. I paid him.
Dude,
and
was it that video you made?
Dude, there's some of those games
Sorry.
like $2,000.
Yeah, so he had all of the key games. So I had
Nice.
Keo, I had both Lunar, Snatcher, Vague,
Nice.
Popful Mail, Reticle Rex. So I got a lot of those first, and I got them on the front end. And then the hardest one was actually the last one was the Lost Gold. Mad Dog 2, the Lost Gold, was like incredibly hard to find in the US. And like the copies that were posted on eBay were like $200, $250. I'm like, this is an $80 game complete.
Yeah.
I got it from Canada of all places. I found.
Did that come with a gun also, or was that the first? Was that the first one?
What's that?
Did that come with a gun, or am I thinking of a different game?
No, you're thinking of. Whoa. Lethal Enforcers. There's
Yeah.
the gun.
No,
model
didn't-
on that
That's
one.
mad.
Yeah, that had a gun, but wasn't there Mad Dog McCree or something? The
There's
Western.
Mad Dog McCree. I don't think there was a gun, but I might be wrong. There might have been.
Okay.
There might have been a gun bundle. I think
Denver, wasn't
that
that?
was the only bundle though. For
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Denver,
Yeah, man.
did you make a video showcasing where you went and you picked up your brother's stuff and he had like games in his kitchen?
That was
cabinets.
me, yeah. So that was before I bought it, and I mean, I definitely got a good price, but it was still expensive. He had
Oh, yeah.
he moved all his storage units into his apartment, and he was just paying rent on his video games, dude. It was to the ceiling with shit that he had. He had like his cupboards, like where glasses should be, were just full of video games. It was nuts.
That's crazy.
So is the 32?
Was he a collector also, or was he a collector also?
Sorry, he was, but he's like, he's done with it. I think he's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
So
So Denver, oh sorry, you go ahead. Sorry about that, man.
Oh, I was just gonna. It's just a quick question. The 32X is the add-on to the Genesis, yeah? Like
Yeah.
It goes on top of it.
yeah,
Yep.
if you look up to let's see,
What is it? There's about 18 games for that.
shelf, it's 36, I believe.
36.
Yeah, it's not that many.
No,
It's 40 worldwide, but it's like 36 NTSC.
no,
Yeah, I had
sorry.
This one's hard to get with the sticker. This sticker right here, this is like a perfect condition one,
No, it's nice.
but that
Trying to
case
get
has
any
a
of those,
sticker.
and those cases are notorious for cracking.
Yeah, you can see my Snatcher has some cracks in it. I don't know if you can see them.
I can't remember somebody. I was watching somebody's video and they were talking about like this new company releasing a new Sega CD game, and they're like, "Are they going to make it authentic and crack all the cases before they ship them?"
I got some of the replacement acrylic cases. That's the
Oh,
key.
man, that's
that's the key for.
I love the art on all these games. It's amazing.
I love.
Oh, yeah.
That's how.
Bright and big.
Yeah, Limited
cases
Run came
are.
out with some Sega CD games also. I
Yeah,
think they sell
in
the
the game-
cases too.
Yeah, I
Sega-
bought 10 from them. 10 cases.
Sega
Are they
by
the same
far
ones?
best game packaging. My favorite: Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Saturn. Like all those cases, they're gorgeous. I think.
Oh, they are. Especially some of the working designs RPGs.
There's
that
no
have, like,
branding on those
holographic-
cases, Fixie.
You can go out and you can buy those aftermarket.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
available.
So when I grew up, I had a 32X, and it never freaking worked. It was like half my games worked and half of them didn't. And I just remember being so frustrated with it. Yeah, man. I had Corpse Killer, didn't work.
Because
Knuckles and Chaotix sort of worked. But I had a Gen 1 Sega. I had like, I didn't have the Gen 2 model, and I always felt that was why. I just felt like it didn't work good with the Gen 1. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, or maybe I had a bunk unit or something.
I've got a Gen 1.
It came with a different spacer for what model you use.
Yeah, I had that huge metal thing you had to put in there. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I got mine on launch day. I still have it.
I think I remember my Doom 32X worked, and that's really all I needed, to be honest with you. Doom, I was so freaking happy to play Doom. I was like, yes!
Mortal Kombat was really good on that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
The 32X version.
Mm-hmm. It's a shit design when you think about it, because I mean the cartridge reader could be fucked, or the CD reader up the top could be fucked. So you got two things that could.
What about the power cords? You had to have like three. Yeah, because there were three.
Three bricks.
It's just there's so many problems.
Some company did make a 3-cord like one plug.
A 3-in-1.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but I have one somewhere around here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want
did you get your Spider-Man before the price went crazy?
Yeah, Web of Fire, which is actually not a great game, but yeah, I got that. So that again, it was part of his, but he got it. My brother used to buy these games like out of the $5 bins and just wipe out KB Toys. I mean, he had a sealed Mega Man for Game Gear. He sold before he sold me the collection. Dude, I went for like $2,500. He had stuff like that. He was just. I was like, Scott, stop liquidating it. We came up with a price. And I had to pay him over about 2.5 years to absorb it into my collection.
My original 32X games, it's funny, all the barcodes are cut out because there was like a sweepstakes thing. Yes.
Yeah. he cut out a few of them. Web of Fire is not cut out. Calibri is not cut out. A lot of the major ones. Knuckles Chaotix is cut out, unfortunately.
What was I can't remember I can't remember why I did that. Why did you have to do that?
Yeah,
they were going to send you something?
If you, you could like send in like 10 UPCs and get a free game or something.
Because my original thought would be that it's like a not for resale version or something like that. But then the fact that you're cutting them up to send them in makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Collectors were different.
I couldn't remember what it was.
There were a lot less collectors, I think, in the night. Like now, there's just tons of us. But then I was like, take the box and just throw it, and.
Yeah.
Hey guys, moving into our final hour of this 50th episode, we're going to do something a little bit special for chat. So for you guys regular that are in chat, Radiator Rancid, Mark, anyone else who's a regular, if you want to come on and say good day, I'm going to put the link to the show in chat. Just say the name that you've come on with, and we'll get you on here one at a time. And,
these were chaos and series.
Guys, I am going to take off. I'm going to go to Taco Bell.
All right, good night.
Thanks so much for coming on, Denver.
Yeah, if you guys are still on by the time I get back, I'll hop back on. But I'll leave us some spots for the.
If you're going to Taco Bell, the only place you're going to be hopping is under the toilet ladder.
Oh yeah.
Hey, grab a Mexican pizza for me, please.
Yeah, I have linked Denver's YouTube channel in the description too. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely go give Denver a subscription.
Let's collab. Any of you guys want to collab? There's a lot of different videos I want to do, so I'll follow up with you. But thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Chris, man.
Right, adios.
Yeah, Chaos, if you want to come on, feel free, man. I'll send you a link on Discord. Everyone else, if you want a link on Facebook or Discord or something, just let me know and I'll privately message you.
Or if you just want to flash your penis on the screen, that's fucking cool too.
Okay. No, we're not doing that. All right, we're gonna be removing Will at this point.
Why don't we just throw up a chat roulette and just see what we get?
Yeah, it's fucking. Let's just throw in an Omegle fucking a fucking box.
Still want to keep this YouTube channel, even though I don't make videos.
Oh man,
it reminds me of a game we used to play when we were younger.
Okay, you know what?
I'll explain it. No, I'll explain the game. It's not terrible, but basically there used to be a porn
It's called the Lucky Cracker?
Basically, there used to be a porn site where every single video ended, like the link used to end in 4-digit number, and in a chat with people, you'd just like post a link and then put a random 4-digit number in there and post it, and then someone had to click on it and tell you what the video was called, and some of the messed up shit that you'd get.
Hey, Chaos, what's up, man?
Hey.
So I can't tell when
Welcome back to the
Australians say
podcast.
porn or pawn. I cannot. You guys say
Thank you.
pawn store. And I
Thank you.
Porn store.
And you say porn
We got
store.
Mark
and I'm
here.
like,
What's
pawn
up, Mark?
store.
It sounds bad, eh?
Confused. What's up, dude?
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Chaos. Marindy.
I see a Sony PVM in the background. I like it.
Cass is supposed to come over and bring his goddamn fucking Def Jam.
Why isn't
fucking-
Arendse been on the show? Look at this guy. He's got nice stuff.
Yeah, let's hope the
Hey,
power
guys.
doesn't come out. How you going, Mark? Nice to have you, man.
Yeah, finally the lights on.
What's going on?
So Mark is
Yeah.
over in South Africa. So you would be our first guest from South Africa, Mark. Welcome.
Cool.
Cool. Oh,
There you go. Welcome.
Awesome to represent the continent, basically.
I'm curious.
Been
what
a
collecting's
big
like
fan
over
of all you guys for the longest time, and I mean, sure, it's been a long journey. I mean, you guys have inspired, and yeah, you just make it seem so cool, and yeah, just to be part of the whole community is like really cool.
You as well, Mark. Mark's one of the admins and mods over in
Don't-
the PS3 group, and he's been awesome for a very long time, supporting people, trading with people all around the world. I'm sure Mark's the reason why, like, most of us have SingStar South Africa.
That's really cool.
You're the guy with
Yeah,
the
I'm
corner
sitting-
on the market.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting on a stack, and I mean, Gerald, who actually immigrated to Portugal, took like a shit ton of SingStars with him, so that like Europe
wow.
is sorted now as part of SingStars.
That's funny.
So and yeah, and I think there was a guy you traded with recently. His name was Jan Figsy. He even came to me. He actually asked if we could give him some more SingStars, and I slipped in a few there for him as well. And he sent you a big box full of SingStars.
Yeah, I had 11, and I sent them
Yeah.
all out to collectors all around
Yeah.
the world. And it helped so many people finish their sets, so that was awesome.
One of those, yeah, one or two of those were from me as well. And I have a sealed version that I think I'm still keeping. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but we'll see what happens. In that.
I got the box as well. I'll pull it down for you guys because it's pretty cool.
Cool. Chaos, what's up, man? Welcome back. How you doing, brother?
Doing great. How about you guys?
Dude, we're having a good time out here. I think Will's having the best time, but
I'm
sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop off for tonight, guys.
Wow.
It was great being on the podcast.
Oh, you're taking off too, AJ?
Yes, AJ.
Have a good one.
All right, man.
If you guys
Appreciate
want to
you
check
having
out
us, man.
AJ's full episode of the podcast, I will leave that in the description as well.
Very cool. Later, brother.
Later. Later, AJ.
So what's
See
that
ya.
come with, Figsy? The mics and the game, I guess?
Yeah, it comes with 2 wireless mics and the receiver as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's almost versions of this for every SingStar. So really, like, someone could do the real SingStar set and get every big box.
So why have we not had a SingStar stream? I've been pushing for this for freaking years, Figsy. Since I started watching your channel, that was like one of my first comments. I was just like, this dude's got every goddamn thing. I want you to play those games.
He'd
I'm
have to
down for
open
that.
them. He'd have to open them.
There's gotta be one that can open.
Yeah, half of them are
Hey.
sealed. Hey,
Yeah.
Chaos, how's the PS4 collection going along? I know you're doing a full set.
I'm just slowing down.
It's hard. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
No, I got no.
Oh, your mic keeps cutting out, man.
I had to slow down because I got to save up for some other stuff.
I'll be right back.
I think
you're
you've got echo cancellation turned on in settings. If you turn echo cancellation off, it should stop doing what it's doing. So just
All right,
on the
I'm
bottom, go to settings and then echo cancellation in the audio settings.
Hey, what's up, Dstreet? Welcome back to the podcast, man.
Hey.
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on,
man.
guys?
What's up,
Holy
dude?
shit.
Past 3 years, I am tired. It's been a long day, but I couldn't miss this though for you guys.
You
Very cool.
shared some really awesome pickups in a PM.
Yeah,
Share it.
Figsy has seen this already, so now all of you are about to see this, and this literally arrived in the mail like 8 hours ago, I want to say today. So here it is.
Hey!
Oh man, nice.
Oh, hold
That
on.
is a first print.
Yeah,
Will, it's the ESRB,
Which print
buddy.
is it, though?
You gotta move your hand, dude. We gotta see what's underneath that hand. What's that?
I
What's
got the
in
PC
there?
version recently.
Oh, that's
Ah,
cool.
Yeah.
It's got a poster. And all
It's
kinds
the
of
first
stuff.
print, thankfully.
Yeah.
Good shit.
That's awesome.
Good shit.
One thing that is interesting with this copy, though, let me show it to you, and I showed this to Figsy as well. And if Ricky was here too, so there's like the manual, as you can see. But this also came with this insert right here, which is this Dark Knight Rises slip here. It's basically like a registration card thingy that you fill out that info, and it's like a whole list of stuff that they would send you. Have any of you guys seen this for an NTSC copy of Painkiller?
I never. My copy was PAL when I had it, so no. You'd have to get freaking.
John's got one.
Chat.
Painkiller for PS3.
Yeah, Painkiller PS3. If it has this Dark Knight Rises insert along with the manual.
Look at the fucking wall. God damn.
Was the insert like for movie tickets or was it for merchandise? For the
No, it's basically like a bunch of like merchandise.
I just have
that you could get.
I just have the manual.
Wow.
Oh, I bet take Sean off the complete PS3 list.
What's that?
I said, I bet take you off that complete PS3 list.
Jeez, dude.
Also, another thing.
It's a first press. It's a first press.
Great to have here when I put this. I also got this the other day too. Long box Resident Evil, where it all started.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Love it so much.
Did you win that from Cody from the Cody channel? He was giving it away recently, if I remember correctly.
No, it was. I bought it off of price charting recently. It was like 5-6 days ago. I purchased it. It was a really, really good price that I couldn't pass up on it.
Price charting, no less.
Yeah, I think price charting has an auction section, doesn't it? Or a buying
Yeah, but
section?
usually does it link? Isn't the price charting link to something else? Isn't it linked to like eBay and shit?
Yeah, they mostly have like eBay sold listings, but they also keep track of sales going through their site, because I don't think a lot of people know you can buy straight off of price charting.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you are a reseller of games, if you want the most profit possible, price charting is the way to go, because they the percentage that they take out of every sale is like the lowest amount compared to like eBay and other places, Amazon, all that stuff too.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Price charting, get the fucking best deals. Shit.
And plus, I also mentioned this in some of my videos, but their subscription service, which I think is just called the Collector subscription service, you will get like email notifications whenever like whatever you wish list on their site. You will get like if a listing goes up on eBay and they're selling it for like $50 less than what it normally sells for, you'll get a notification for that. That's how I got this right here for a really, really good price. This was was like $150 less.
Yeah, Andy, thanks for coming on, man.
Take it easy.
Figsy.
This is actually. I don't know if I showed this last time.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
she
brought
was
it.
barking outside because getting separation anxiety, so I had to bring her on.
You showed a PS1 game, and it made me think of this. I don't know if I showed this the last time I was on the show, but this was a cool score I got. I got this for like $60. The whole big box.
$60.
Yeah,
worth like 300.
The only thing it was missing was the necklace. And
I got that.
I went on eBay and I was like, I could find the necklace. And literally I typed in necklace for Lunar 2 and the person had it listed as Nintendo PlayStation Lunar 2 necklace. And I found the necklace for another $30. And I completed the whole damn thing.
My
great, 'cause they didn't write-
it came with everything, but it also came with the Lunar 2 demo that you could only get. I think what was the game called? Vanguard Bandits. That was also published by Working Designs back then.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that'll make buying.
Was that in a was that in a separate case?
No, it was just in like one of those disc sleeves, like those white paper sleeve ones. It was just in that when I bought mine. So that'll make buying Vanguard Bandits. Sorry, I'm tired. The much easier because I'll just find a listing or wherever I find it. And if they don't have the Lunar 2 demo, hey, that's fine. I'll get the game cheaper that way.
Yeah, I thought that was a great find. If somebody listed it right and wrote Sony PlayStation Lunar 2, it probably would have sold real quick. But it was literally Nintendo PlayStation or Nintendo Sony or something weird like that.
I really like doing that, Sean, like completing an item, like getting a box only. I found this on the marketplace a while back. It was box only Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But, finding the box, you're 90% of the way there because the game's easy to find.
Yeah, no, the box is in good condition.
I had to do that a lot for my NES collection.
Big time.
Even for 3DS and DS games, if you can find the case, grab it because you can find the carts on eBay easy.
Exactly.
It took me 3 years to find a box for Swordmaster for the NES, and when I did, the box itself was like $500. That's how rare the damn box is.
Thank God for you guys, bastards on eBay.
You guys remember you were talking about some new TVs you got earlier? I think Will brought that up recently.
Yes, sir. I got
my lovely new piece of tech that I got is this thing over there, right here. It's a Sony PVM 1341.
Nice.
Fuck you. Good shit.
I got it off of Marketplace. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I just got this in Marketplace. It was about a 10-minute drive away from me. And since I just got done dealing with a move, now that I'm living in a much more bigger urban area, my chances of finding these is definitely higher. And lo and behold, I finally got one. It's so gorgeous.
I'm working on one of those right now.
It looks like Chaos is making a move. Chaos, you going to show us something fucking special?
I was at a customer's house the other day, and he used to work for he still works for like the local cable company, and they used to have the public broadcasting there, which they don't use anymore. So I was telling him I wanted a PVM. So he said, "Yeah, we got those up there. I'll grab one and I'll give you a call when I get it." And he's gonna bring it to me. So I'm working on one.
Oh shit!
How about you, Mark? Any pickups lately, man?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna show you guys.
Dude, just got to look at that top shelf. It's gorgeous.
So I actually did a trade.
Oh, nice.
For these limited edition controllers, the PS2 controllers.
Oh wow!
Very cool.
I've been wanting these for so long now. It's like,
that looks like
those boxes are nice too.
Yeah, dude, it's got the tab even in good condition.
Oh my god, you're breaking shit.
Oh man, that was a nice.
Wow.
Are these sealed?
This one is still sealed. The Ken one is open.
Don't open it.
The fight.
Denver said all the drunks are at Taco Bell.
Are those made by Hori or who made those?
All the drunks are here. well, I am anyway. Fuck you.
And I managed to also get a few Japanese titles recently, which
Initial D,
which is uncommon in
Biohazard
South Africa. I mean,
very cool.
That Biohazard plays in English as well.
Yeah, I usually get them from Leo on the group, right? That was the person who used to get. And what was the other one? Some.
Jurassic Park.
Oh wow!
Oh my god, Masters.
That's the one game I wish they released here.
I know.
There's a couple PAL only PS2 games which fucking make no sense not releasing in NTSC. That's one of them. Fucking Miami Vice, Michigan Report from
Hell, which I so want because I live in Michigan.
It makes no sense.
I found one in Australia.
And then I got some of these guys as well.
Oh, yeah, nice. That's
wow.
true.
Yeah, I like the fighting edition. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have that one.
these two are the new ones. I had this one for quite a while, but I was so lucky to find these guys. You just never see these out in the wild, yeah.
The fighting pack, Denver did a buying guide for the PS3 video, and he invited me and Will on, and that was one of the games I included because, like, the games you get on there are really good, and it's good value for money, so it's a must-have.
I've mentioned this before, but Mark, are you familiar with the PlayStation PS3 Repatriation Act? Since
here we go.
That has an NTSC label on it, you're required to send that back to the United States.
Nah, they stuck here. I'm sorry.
Will froze.
Anything we get that gets sent in the post potentially will not either reach its destination or vice versa. So
the Sony police are coming. The Sony police are coming.
And especially sending to America when they break the seals and just damage the games. I'm not a fan of that.
How about you, Chaos? You get picked up anything lately?
Yeah, quite a few. Well, I think everybody got.
Oh yeah,
is that Ikaruga?
Right. Yeah, Cool Kids Club.
It's
No, that's the It's the new hotness.
That's the third one we've got on right now.
There we go.
Oh boy! All right, now he's showing me up.
Look at all this.
Stop.
I like that Pokemon one. I like the other one too, the Eevee one as well.
But right now,
Did you get the red one too, Chaos? Did you get the red Mario one?
No, I did not.
Oh man, I had to get the red one. Sorry.
What you got there? What's that, Chaos? It's a blue case, so I have some hope.
So I'm getting
very cool.
Oh, there you go. Yes, it is cool.
Hey,
I'm getting all the NIs right now.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to pick that up too. Oh, the new Raiden.
Oh.
Well, someone asked earlier how many NIS titles are for the PS5. That's basically all.
Oh, there's the second Grim Grimoire. What the heck, man? What the heck? You don't think we caught that? That's why that's the second copy. It's got both PS4.
One's a PS4, one's a PS5.
Yeah, I'm trying to not do that anymore.
You don't need both. Just someone might.
Trying.
Right. Sure, I do.
Is the operative word.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I've been playing that all week.
What
Advance Wars.
I've heard
nice
much.
Nice spread, sir.
Oh man,
dude, there's a lot of damn good games coming out lately. This year is
it's too much.
Is
crazy.
It
Resident
really
Evil 4
really
is the best of all of them so far.
Which Sean was like, "You gonna get the Zelda controller?" I'm like, "I can't buy it all. I just can't. I have to play it. I have to budget." I'm like, the next thing too is, oh wait, I don't want to talk about it in the podcast. There's nothing coming out. Never mind. No, I'm saying.
Well, it's crazy.
The Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go for it. The Final Fantasy what?
They're coming out with the controller and the plate set. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, but that's in Japan only.
Yeah.
Really? They're not going to put it on PlayStation.
The controller is the controller and the side plates are Japan only. I think we're getting a bundle, but I think we're getting a bundle, but I don't think the plates are going to be on that. That's just going to have the digital code in it.
Oh, it's just going to be like the console bundle with the code, like they did with God of War.
Yeah.
Right, well, I want the controllers and plates. So, what do you mean Japan only? So,
that's what I heard.
Who lives in Japan?
Just wait till whenever the next Dragon Quest game comes out. They're going to make like 5 different official faceplates over there in Japan, given how popular that IP is over there.
Monster Hunter as well will be the same.
Dude,
that too, yeah.
I want the Monster.
Well, it's crazy with the Zelda Switch. You think that would have been like ultra limited, but you can still buy it. But the damn controller, that's been sold out since the beginning, and you can't get it at all. So.
Have you seen the Dragon Quest PS4 Slim, the blue one with the gold decals?
Yeah.
The console's pretty nice looking, but I'm literally like the actual box is freaking gorgeous, dude. I literally want it for the box to display. It looks like a treasure chest. It really is pretty.
So was it Dragon Quest 9 that did the Switch? It looks beautiful as well. It was only in Japan.
No.
Yep.
Phoenix Resale had one at one point, but of course he sold it.
Of course he did.
Phoenix Resale is a cunt.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry,
I watched that N64 video we did the other day. I couldn't
watch it because I knew what it was going to be like.
The guys from Tennessee, god damn it! I'm fucking. Anyway, not
Tennessee Resale doesn't have the same ring.
Yes, yeah, well, I don't know. You know what? I've had too many alcoholic drinks. I shouldn't be on this show. I had something to say, but it wasn't important.
Be nice to him because he might be the only one who can buy my collection someday. Okay.
Yeah, at 35% its value.
Hey.
Well, good job, buddy.
Well, recently.
Talk to what is it?
You have to have a name like RGT85. You know,
I was gonna say VGP 85. What was his name? But yeah,
I still feel bad for him, even though he was happy. Like I wouldn't have been happy.
No. Yeah, well, you know, he had the guy that fucking. He slept on his couch, and I guarantee he got fingered. But shit, I got to get off this program.
Oh my god!
On that note, thanks for joining us, Will.
Also, my box disappears.
I'm not coming over next weekend anymore. Never mind.
Radio to Rancid. Yeah, you're still welcome to come over, but you might get fingered.
God damn.
God damn, I've had too much to drink. What time is it? How long have we been in this?
3:30 here in Michigan.
3:20.
Best
Oh
show
shit.
ever.
Oh man.
It's still a normal time here. It's 5:30 in the afternoon.
Oh fuck you.
Whatever, Yeah, it's only 3:30.
Sleep schedule's gonna be off on Monday for work.
You're on the bottom of the planet. It's fucking. Oh man, can we can edit this shit out, right?
No,
it's live. Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I am home. I'm fucking home. Oh, but anyway, gentlemen, you know I'm gonna.
We'll get Will on a Switch rant.
Hopefully nobody uncovers the fucking. I was on Twitch last weekend. Last weekend I was on Twitch. We played. I played with.
That was
Sean.
That was you and I.
Yeah, and Terry Jones was on there, and we played some Armored Core. No, Ace Combat. Same initials, different game. Ace Combat 7. I just finished that game this morning. I just finished the campaign. Lots of good fun.
Fixie, we should try the snipers again.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Joe's got a copy too, and it's sealed, so we'll get him to open it.
I'm looking at it there. You can see it there in the background. Yeah.
So I'm going to test. I'll test out if it still works. Because if the servers are down, there's no point. But if the servers are still up, we're going to do that. It's a fun game.
My girlfriend's gonna be like, "Why are you prone in the living room? What the fuck are you doing?" It's gonna be I have a ghillie suit on. Let's go.
You're pulling weeds out of the backyard and taping them to your fucking head.
Why are you bringing leaves in here and stuff? What are you doing?
It's actually really funny because that game uses like Call of Duty maps. Like they're tiny. It's not a sniping game. It's like a Call of Duty sniping game. When you think of like PUBG sniping or Metal Gear, it's nothing like that. It's like sniping at 50 meters away.
Okay.
So Chaos, Dstreet, Mark, what are you guys playing currently? Chaos, what's in your console? What are you playing right now?
I'm switching between Breath of the Wild and I put God of War Ragnarok back in to try it out again.
Yeah, man, I got to go back. I put about an hour into God of War Ragnarok. I got to go back to it. What about you, Dstreet?
Well, earlier I was playing my copy of Painkiller. Thankfully, it works. And after that, nothing else lately. But one thing I want to get started out is the Dot Hack games, so I can finally start playing IMOQ here. And other than that, well, recently played a Resident Evil 4 remake, and OG game is one of my favorites of all time. The remake, just as good, IMO if not better in some cases. So yeah, that's all that I've had lately.
That's a good point you make, Dstreet, on playing Painkiller, because a lot of PS3 games aren't working anymore, and they're not scratched. They're just you're getting an error
Is it
code.
disc rot?
No, it's just error
No.
codes. Like someone bought Aquanaut's Holiday and messaged me on Instagram and said, "Hey, my game doesn't work," and it was like an error code that pops up. The disc was perfect. You know, it's like a $1,000 game.
Yeah,
I
and that's
had
why
that with,
I mentioned to you earlier that I ripped this to my computer because, you know, if you want to guarantee that a disc fully works, you have to rip it to a computer. So, yeah, it did that and it did it successfully. So,
You got me.
I have that with
clutching my pearls over
I have
here.
that issue with Beyond.
Yep.
And through my research, it seemed like I have a Super Slim, so it seems like everyone with a Super Slim Beyond didn't work, even from day one. From what I understand. I don't know.
Interesting.
There you go. Well, maybe new console, Dstreet. I mean, anybody who says, because you know the first person, lots of people on in PS3 and does this disc is brand new, it's clean as fuck, it doesn't work. Try a different console. I mean, that may be the answer.
Clean the lens in your system. If it's a Super Slim, then take a Q-tip and clean the lens, possibly.
What about you,
I
Mark?
refurbished the whole. It's new. I refurbished the whole thing. It's all everything's tits on it. But the through Reddit posts and all that, even going back in the day, like when the game was brand new and people said they had a Super Slim, they all said no, it's not working.
Interesting.
So very
That's
weird.
Interesting.
Mark, what's in your console?
I'm
What are you
busy
playing?
like I like to, because I work here. I tend to just jump on a game quickly. Shmups are usually the easiest things to jam, and then you can just have a bit of fun. You know, get a high score, and then on you go. But with Tears of the Kingdom coming out, we've kind of revisited Breath of the Wild again, and so people are trying to get all shrines and all kinds of stuff. It's quite fun now, revisiting a game after so long.
I just started.
I put enough hours into that game. I put enough hours into that game. I'll just wait for the new one to come out.
That's funny. Like I had the game years ago, and I sold it and bought a sealed copy because like I could have got a sealed copy for the same price. And now I'm like, fuck! Now I really want to play it, and I can't open my
exactly.
sealed copy.
And I mean, over here, the price of the game hasn't dropped at all. I think it's actually gotten more expensive.
It's $80.
It's crazy. It's just like
You gotta get. You have to get.
So cheap now.
You have to get the
And I was
Japanese
fuck,
version.
It's still full retail, and I was like, fuck, okay, I might as well just keep playing it now. You know what I mean? So,
it's a very common game, and they're charging that much.
Exactly. And then it's been so fun to just revisit again. It's been awesome.
When is Tears of the Kingdom?
You have to get the Japanese version because that has the DLC on the card.
When is Tears supposed to drop?
I think it's about a couple weeks or so.
Isn't
copies
it
have already
in
been
June?
leaked. Like those spoilers are going to be online. Just be aware if you're going to be playing the game.
Oh, and also another note: the Final Fantasy Remake Collection is way cheaper on the Switch. Why isn't anybody getting it on the Switch?
Because the Switch is a piece of
play
shit.
it on the PS4.
You're looking at the. No, you're looking at the Play Asia. You're looking at the Play Asia version that doesn't have the ESRB logo, because you could still buy that for Play Asia.
Well,
okay.
The ESRB logo, it's king. People want it. People want it the most. But at the end of the day, it's a Switch. Come on, man. It's just Joe. Could you bring up? Can I ask you to bring up?
I'm just bringing it back. I'm bringing it.
What do you want to bring up?
I'm getting. I know what he's talking about.
The meme. The meme is fucking. It's true. Video game.
It's so true.
It's the same video game except it's on Switch. I'm sorry.
So the graphical difference of Final Fantasy 1 on the PS4 to the Switch is going to be a huge leap.
No, it's not.
So what you're saying?
No, it's not. You are right. It's not. It is not.
Hey, let me tell you one thing that won't happen. You can't get trophies on the Switch.
Silence, right? Silence.
Let me tell you another thing that's happened. I've had a Switch, or my girlfriend's had a Switch. She's had a Switch forever, and we just got PS5s recently. We gave the Switch to the 6-year-old. Why? Because Nintendo is for children. And I'm sorry if I hurt some feelings over here, but fuck you, Nintendo's for children.
Yeah. Why would I want to play Doom Eternal on the Switch compared to my PC here, where I have a 1080 Ti inside of it?
I've had bad experiences. I grabbed Dark Souls and I had a plane trip. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to play Dark Souls on the plane. It was shit. I turned it off after like 20 minutes and read the fucking safety manual in the front of the seat because that was more interesting.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I thought I was being harsh. Jesus, Figsy.
I sold the game. Like, I've honestly sold it. That's how bad of an experience I had.
I sold all my third-party Switch games, and it's just first-party stuff that I have because I can't be bothered to get anything third. The only third-party thing, it's just Cave Story Plus that I have because that's my favorite indie game ever, and that's objectively the best version of the game, aside from the 3DS version as its own
one's
thing.
really good.
Yeah.
The 3DS one too.
But I did have the lenticular version of that, though. I love that. Like, you guys did, what's your favorite sleeve? Like, for me, the lenticular cover of Cave Story 3. It looks so good. And Cave Story
for the Switch version, did you get the launch edition that comes with the manual?
Yeah, I got the Cave Story Plus on Switch on launch day, so it came with all those extra stuff inside of it. I also did the same for Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, but I sold that, and I got the PS5 Deluxe bundle, whatever that thing is.
A full sealed.
The Leviathan one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I got that
for the
too.
exact same reason. I've got one non-AAA Switch game, and it's Hollow Knight because it's an amazing,
great game. Yeah,
great on the Switch as well as the PS4. You know,
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Switch does a lot of things right. It's a lot, and it fills in a niche. You know, the portable niche, and it's fucking great. It's beautiful for that. But unfortunately, it is an underpowered console.
You got to go into it with certain expectations. It's not like I'm sitting here waiting on bated breath for Hogwarts to come out on the Switch. You know,
it's just slightly more powerful than the 7th gen systems at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So for me,
what did you offer as Chaos?
What was that, Mark? You trying to say something?
I was gonna say, like, over here, because not everything's so easy to come by, I literally just go for what I can get. You know what I mean? So if there's a title, if it's easier for me to get the Switch version, then I'll definitely get that. Like, finding Hollow Knight on the PS4 is pretty much impossible, yet I did find it on the PS4. So yeah, it's just the luck of the draw basically for me as far as
Well, you know why that is too, because Nintendo requires a larger print number on games than PS4 does. PS4 I think only requires a minimum of 1,000 games, where Nintendo requires a minimum of 2,000. So
yeah.
Here's another thing to consider. How do we know if we're going to have all of our games we bought on the Switch, whether if it's physically or digitally, whatever their next system is, are we going to be able to play all that stuff on there? Because how many Switches are out in the wild today? They better make sure their next system's backwards compatible. But with their track record, they don't do it often, though. So, with PlayStation and Xbox too,
one thing I know
use
for
the same
sure,
architecture.
Your Joy-Cons won't work. Neither will your Switch accessories. Nothing. They're going to sell it all over to you again. They're going to say you need to get another N64 controller for the online service for the new console. I'm telling you, it's like you're going to sell everything all over again. Nintendo. Oh man,
they do have a history of backwards compatibility. They usually do like 1 and 2 backwards, and then they move on. Like they'll come out with a new Switch. It'll probably be backwards, and then they'll come out with a newer version that won't be later on.
And
that's what I think.
Yeah, like the Wii.
Yeah.
First Wii could play GameCube.
Yeah.
What have you got
curious,
for
you think they'll be the first one to go digital, but it'll have a card slot for Switch games, but all the new stuff's digital? You think they'll be the first one, or you think
what if they pull a PSP Go?
For me,
that's
the PlayStation handheld's going to be just like a remote streaming digital thing. Like they're not going to make games for it, right? So
that's basically a Wii U. You can't even leave your house with it. You got to be on your network.
PlayStation versus Nintendo. Nintendo is quicker to fucking ditch the old shit than PlayStation is. You
like to be quirky and innovative, which is
And then we end up with the N64 controller with the fucking dick hanging in the middle of it. Fucking bullshit.
Wiimotes. Yeah.
Dick controller. Fucking fuck you in 64.
Okay.
Hey, with the Switch, I'm buying.
I don't know if they get rid of
I gotta
physical
feel
because in Japan they almost like demand physical for everything.
I hope so. Good.
And
move there.
Japan is probably Nintendo's biggest market. So if they got rid of physical, I think they would lose a lot of Japanese customers.
They will.
See, Chaos?
What you got, Chaos?
Yeah, for me, I'm buying the first party, but I'm also buying the third party that is only on Switch. Which the two I have here is Harvestella and Dragon Quest Treasure. Those are the ones I'm buying on Switch. But other than that, stuff like that, by the first party.
It's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I buy about shmups for everything. So I'm just addicted. So I have tons of those, but my Switch collection is almost all just first party Nintendo stuff, and then all indie games. Nothing like I always like. Will, the meme is right, and so I just never buy any games that have any graphical intensity or I give a crap about performance. Like anything that I would ever care, like I don't even think to get it on that. Especially if you have a PS5, it look on it with this HDR and the nice TV and 4K and all. There's no question, like Hogwarts or Dead Space or any big title like that that's on a Switch. Like that's just to me, it's like a totally different purpose completely.
There'd be no reason for it.
Yeah, but if I want to play Habroxia 2 or Celeste or whatever, some pixel graphic game, whatever, then
20-year-old remastered game.
Sure, yeah.
Although a game that's developed for the Switch, like for instance, like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 looks great on the Switch. I think
it does look nice.
Or Zelda, perfect example. Like
the first party
Zelda
games
was on the PS5, I'd pick it up on PS5, but it's not. It's a Switch exclusive, so you play it on the Switch.
Metroid Prime
Luigi's
Remastered.
Mansion 3 is
Beautiful,
the most
dude.
beautifully animated game they've ever made so far.
Yeah,
that game looks
gorgeous.
amazing.
It's very nice. I'm playing. I finally picked up Mario Golf, which was like what an ordeal. I bought the game like twice and had to return it twice because I just kept getting bunk copies or damaged copies. Oh man, it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, but it looks great. It looks beautiful, dude. It looks absolutely
but they keep messing up those sports titles because they're releasing them like with like no characters on them and they just drop it in DLCs.
Well, that's
they did the same with Strikers
the
also.
soccer thing. Yeah, so that's the whole. I personally, I mean, Nintendo just is greedy. They are like they literally are releasing incomplete games and expecting you to pay extra to get the full game.
Well, the golf game. I mean, they're free DLC. But it's like, well, why don't you just have it there?
Release it with the game.
It's not just a Nintendo thing, though. Last week's show, we were talking about Sniper Elite 5, and the final mission in the game, you got to pay for it. It's locked behind a paywall. And it's literally the mission that they're advertising. Like,
are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
What was the game called? Wasn't it Azura's Wrath back then from Capcom? They did something similar like that.
Azura's Wrath?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Azura's Wrath. Come on, man.
I'm not familiar with them holding back content.
Oh no, the end of the game is locked behind is DLC. If you want to finish the game, you got to buy the DLC. And
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like and it's somebody came
back
out
with our Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
You got to remember, I have all. You got to remember, I have all this crap. I never play any of it, so you know.
Is that Will's Mexican Pizza?
Did you get a Mexican
Will's
pizza?
Mexican Pizza is amazing,
my
Will.
God.
Oh my god! How did they ever get rid of that?
You get the Fiesta potatoes? Fiesta potatoes? Did you get those?
No, I had chicken quesadilla, Crunchwrap Supreme.
Living the life.
The life of abundance. Taco Bell.
Well, gentlemen, I wanted to make it to 4 hours, but I can't. And
you got 8 minutes, Will.
8
minutes, Will.
What is your math, man?
Came back.
8 minutes you have to last.
22 more minutes, and I can't.
It's 22 more minutes for a 4-hour show.
What time do we start? We
Uh,
start late.
The counter is
late.
It says in the corner, in the top left corner, or top. Yeah, that's my
all
left.
right, I guess.
Yeah, the L is for left.
Fair enough.
It's on your screen. But,
Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Mark,
Awesome.
we'll have to get you on for a full episode, sir. I'm
Yeah,
looking
Mark,
forward to that one.
you're lined up for a full
depending
episode.
whether the lights are working or not. And yeah.
Chaos, good night. Dstreet, good night. Chris, good night. Sean, good night. Joe, good night. Figsy, good night. I love you all. And
Later, Will.
I will catch you guys on the next one.
Good shit, man. Happy 50th, bro.
All right.
Yeah, thank
Just
you.
remember children's Pedialyte. That helps with the hangover.
Yes. What?
I'm gonna have a Taco Bell hangover too.
You said pedia, and I fucking. I
said children's what? What did you say?
Pedialyte, for Christ's sake.
I checked out.
Pedialyte.
Good
It's got
night.
vitamins. It's got hydration.
Good night.
It'll help you in the morning.
I love you all. Bye bye.
Me, I'll have a different type of problem in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
How much do you think he pops back on within 5 minutes?
And you know what, guys? The Switch sucks dick. Blah. And another thing.
He takes his
Nintendo,
Switch
blah, blah.
and slams it.
I should do a full compilation clip of just Will dissing on Nintendo.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
I love.
I mean, back in the
Sony
day,
so
it mattered.
much.
Now it doesn't matter.
No.
Joel, to be
It's still big
perfectly
with
fair,
Xbox though. The whole Sony Xbox fanboy thing's still around.
If Sony had supported the
Pathetic.
Vita or came out with a nice handheld, like I wouldn't have a Switch collection. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would. I probably have just first party. I'd have just the
Just
party.
first party still, yeah.
Yeah, I would still have that. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's all I'd have. I wouldn't have like anything else. So almost it's Sony's own fault.
I've been collecting for 10 years. I never had a Wii. I never had a Wii U. I've only got one now because I test games. And Wii's, it's, I got a Wii for like $20. And
Dude, the Wii U is awesome. I don't care what anybody says.
It's
I modded
awesome,
mine.
yeah. I
And
agree.
it is freaking amazing, dude. I play this Wii games.
I love
games,
it.
I have every emulated Nintendo. You take it off, Mark? Go ahead, buddy.
Is that myth
Oh.
true that if you have had your Wii U off for the longest time, they tend to not work now anymore? Is that has that?
There's a couple cases.
I heard that's more of a myth than actually like a real legitimate problem. Like it's happened to a few people, but that's it.
Yeah.
I sold them at the pawn shop, and we did have problems with Wii U.
The porn shop.
That's what I say.
If
Right in
you
the anal section.
Like
If you
usually you
want-
could just order one, like the charger would go wrong. Or
And
like,
they said
like
they
I
wanted the
I'll tell
Wii
what's
on you at the
annoying
porn shop. That's
is
not
the
what they were
Wii U
saying.
power cord is flipped the opposite of the Wii, so it's the exact same but upside down, and you can't just use the Wii one. Which is like, come on,
And no,
exact
because
same thing as Joe brought up.
if you watch the modder Voltar, he's been working on fixes for that for the Wii U issue on how to recover all the information. He even just came out with a little board that you can solder onto it and it'll fix it and put it all onto an SD card.
That's
so.
That's
I don't think
cool.
that, like,
Coming
the
out.
original Wii had so much shovelware, but they do have like 150 good games on it out of like the 2,000 plus.
Yeah,
10%
speaking
below.
of, let me grab one game for the week.
Let's see it.
You guys will
I
see
got
in
a
a
ton
bit.
of them.
So I have like the perfect.
I've
Shot
never
Micro
touched the Wii.
controllers, and I have like all the light gun games for the Wii, and it's fun,
Mhm.
man. Like I really like it.
The Wii is the one
This
console I've
game
never
right
touched,
here,
and I
if you
refuse
ever
to
do
collect
get a
one.
Wii, pick up this game.
Fractured Dreams.
Fragile Dreams, yeah. That's a good one.
This is the
Oh,
best
okay.
hidden gem on the Wii, and it's still not that expensive, thankfully, but it is one of the more pricey stuff. But Wii games are still super affordable compared to like every other platform. So nowadays, now is the time to collect for the Wii. And if you ever do see this game, absolutely pick it up. You won't regret it. It's what Silent Hill
Is that the
Shattered Memory
sequel?
should have been, honestly.
Oh, that's what that is.
I'll show
Okay.
you guys a couple sweet steel books. 1 second.
Yeah, I love my steelbooks. Have you guys? I hate.
Yeah,
the
for
Wii
some reason,
controller.
I'm just not into the Wii.
Absolutely annoying.
So the Wii U Pro controller is pretty nice. I actually
Yeah,
like that.
Oh, I love
controller.
it.
Great.
And if you get a Wii U, it plays all the Wii games, so you just get that. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
The
I
Wii
have
U-
I have a complete Wii U collection. I have a
Yeah.
complete
Oh,
Wii U
you have the whole
collection,
set?
and
That's awesome. Bro.
yeah. But for the Wii itself, I don't care about.
So
the
like,
controller's
Denver
right
nailed
though.
it.
I charged that controller once 2 years
it lasts
ago,
like
and it's still
freaking-
holding a charge.
It's insane. The Wii U Pro controller lasts like weeks. It's insane. But Denver completely nailed it. It's got a massive library, and there's about 100 games, 150 games that are
What was that?
desirable, in my opinion.
Well, that's Pandora's Tower, right?
Nice.
You're muted, Denver.
Oh. Why is he muted?
Very cool.
Nice.
Denver, you muted, man.
I can't unmute him.
Oh, but last story. That's one I really want to
son
get
of a
pretty
bitch.
soon.
There we
There
go.
it is. Oh, nice.
That's
the
beautiful.
disc
Just
just
fell out.
Just the regular game is
Oh, that
desirable.
is beautiful.
I heard that's a really great game. I've never played it.
It's made by
Oh, dude,
Hironobu
it looks like I'm missing a
Sakaguchi,
disc.
so yeah, it's definitely worth getting.
I've heard it was fantastic.
Oh, this must be the extra disc. I don't know what's going on here. I missed it. Maybe it's just that's for some other disc. Huh. Seriously.
Well, I bet one person pulls out one and everyone's like, here's mine.
Oh, well, that's what's fun about
Yeah,
having everybody.
Mirandus, I want to get that Pandora's Tower one of these days. Like, I will get a normal NTSC copy for my region, but I want
Yeah,
that
that's so sick.
special edition.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah, no, I don't have that, but this is the closest I'll get to a Wii game. Is that one?
Hey,
Hey.
there you go.
That was on the Wii.
On Vita, is that right? Or no, it's Downpour.
No,
Well,
that's
they didn't
Shadow.
even
That
have
was
to
on
move Dstreet.
PSP.
It's just like
Downpour is on the 3, I think, isn't it?
I think
I
that
have
one came
of
out on
the Silent Hill
PSP.
games on the Vita. It's like
No,
my most
Downpour
favorite game.
is the last mainline Silent Hill game we got, and that's on PS3 and
Maybe-
360.
Then maybe I'm thinking of Shattered Memories.
Yeah, Shattered Memories, which is what I was holding up, and Sean was holding up to on the PS2, which is one of the most expensive games on the PS2. It's like a
Yeah, I think-
$350
I have it on
game.
PS2.
I
I
think
have
Shattered
one of them on
Memories
Vita too.
and
It's really
Origins
expensive.
came out on PSP.
Shattered Memories is on Vita as well, right?
That's the one. I
No,
think.
No, it's on PSP. I'm trying to take like 10 minutes.
Well, I'm
Wow,
gonna take
okay.
my fat ass back there to my Vita section.
There's a Vita one too. It's not.
There is.
It's not
It's got its
Homecoming
own-
or.
it's
called
Book of Memories
Yeah,
on the
that's it.
Vita.
That's the one. That's the one I have.
That's
It's a shit game.
exclusive to the Vita. Yeah.
It's a very shit game. That sadly I'll have to
never
buy one
played
of these
it.
days because I want every single Silent Hill game.
No, you should get it now. 'Cause it's gonna be I feel like once the new remakes start to hit, it's just gonna be off the rails. I mean, it's
Mhm.
already they're already
I still
insane.
can't wait for the 2 remake.
But like, look what
'cause
happened when they announced the new Armored Core. Like every Armored Core game went like double.
they're
Making
coming
price.
down in
I was
price
like,
a little
holy crap.
bit. But
Have you guys seen the collector's edition available in the Banco Namco store? It's called like
one of them is
Yeah.
one of them is $450.
Which one?
The Armor Core.
Armored
Wow.
Core. But this is from software. Like they did the same thing for Elden
have a
Ring.
lot
There
of
was
them.
the Elden Ring collector's edition, and then they had the Elden Ring collector's edition through the store that was like $1,000.
I have the
Mhm.
Whatever.
It's from software. They know that they can put whatever price they want on it. It's gonna
That's the
sell.
sport one.
Exactly.
And back to the
It's not
Silent
the
Hill.
normal collector's edition, but there was another one, and it was I forgot what was in it. It was no, it's not coming.
Back to the Silent Hill thing. A lot of people don't know, and because the greatest hits version or the platinum edition for the Xbox for Silent Hill 2 is actually different. It has added content.
Yeah,
so
the
is
PS2
the greatest
copy is
hits
fine.
on a PS2, where it has the additional campaign you play as Mary in there. It's the only thing I kind of would hate to buy, honestly, because greatest hits stuff doesn't belong in my collection, but that has extra content in there, like you said, which sucks.
Come on, man.
Fix it.
Yeah,
Remember
let
a while
one in there.
back we used to do this where we took Blu-rays, cheating steelies, and we basically just popped in a PS3 title.
I remember that.
That's awesome.
That's a series we should bring back. Cheating steelbooks. I like that one.
That's awesome.
I think Darren started that. Darren over in the UK. I haven't heard from him for years, so I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, me too.
Hey guys, on that note, we've almost hit the 4-hour mark. I want to thank you all for coming on the show. I'm going to leave links in the
Yeah,
description
man. Thanks for
so you
having
guys
us.
can check out everyone's full episode. And Mark will hopefully be on in the future one day.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Thank you for having me. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
This was really fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Good episode.
And
Thanks for having us.
everyone for watching. We wouldn't have made it 50 episodes if you guys didn't watch the show. So Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Lots of fun.
Awesome.
See you later. All right.